All right, so Cygames Cup top 8. This is, I mean, obviously, spoiler. If you don't know who won, I guess I'm not gonna tell you for a little bit, but you can just look it up on Liquipedia. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna spoil this right away, right? So, Gamera, this guy, he do be kind of different with it. Very well done. It's a platinum event, right? So again, real quick, if you don't know how the Arc World Tour works or what this means, right? We have all these lists of fellas up here that are qualified, right? So there are 8 spots that come in through the platinum events, and then I believe it's 7 that come in through points, and then 1 person is going to get in through the LCQ, right? So we have 6 people. These people in like the lighter green here are the ones who won platinum events. So Gamera, Saki, Koji Koko, Aaron, Riazo, and Rookies have all won platinum events. You'll notice Rookies has 0 points, Riazo has 12 points. It doesn't matter. They won a platinum event, they're auto-invited, right? The way the points work, by the way, okay, for the other people, is that, so first at a platinum is direct invite. You just get one of the 8 platinum spots, right? There's only 8 platinum events. If you win, you're in like the top 16 for Arc World Tour Finals. If you get second at a platinum, it's 100. If you get first at a gold, it's 100. If you get second at a gold, it's 45. If you get first at a silver, it's 45. You can kind of see how you can draw like diagonal lines here, and they all sort of line up, right? So after our platinum qualifiers, there are 2 platinum events left. That is going to be, we have Frosty happening next week, and then we have Kayane Cup happening the week after that. This is sort of like, the Japan, this is Guilty Gear Strive. Down here, right? We have sort of the Japan Platinum, the like North America and surrounding region Platinum, and then the Europe and surrounding region Platinum, kind of, right? There are 3 sort of last big regional qualifiers. Then you have your LCQ, which is basically another platinum event, essentially. And then you have the finals like the day after the LCQ, right? I remember falling asleep during top 8, waking up to Gamera winning before the Sandy trailer, What a beautiful way to end your slumber. But yeah, so essentially, Gamera won, so he just auto-qualifies. He had a bunch of points too. He was not, the invitation's really just an invitation, or they get free entry. Oh, like, yeah, like by invitation, it means like you are qualified, right? These 6 people have won a platinum event. Regardless of their points, they are in. They are just into one of the 8. There are gonna be 16 people on Arc World Tour. There are 8 slots for platinum event winners. These guys have 6 of them. The winner of Frosty and the winner of Kayane Cup will take the final 2 slots. It gets a little bit more interesting down here, where these guys in the lighter green are, right now, if we cut off the qualification today, these would be your 7 other entrants to Arc World Tour Finals. So Zane has been obviously killing it all over the place. He's got the most points of anyone right now. So he will be coming in that spot, and then you go down from there. Toro, Zippy, Elsa, lots of like strong players, names you probably recognize, right? Fit is in space, Zenith, right? So these right now are the people of the 7 people with the most points who don't qualify, who haven't already won a platinum. So, again, if we were to cut off qualification today, then this is who would get in. Of course, these platinum events still hand out points, right? In fact, they hand out the most points. Like if you were to get like second at Frosty, you'd get 100 points, and if you then went to Kayane Cup and got second there, you get another 100 points, right? So theoretically, even anyone who's like, honestly, anyone who's got 19 points, if Zenith really just shits his pants, I guess he probably is not coming to like the international events. Maybe he is. Yeah, like if he just shits his pants, even like Bread down here could get in. All he needs to do is win or get second at 2 platinum events. Very, very hard task, obviously, but the point being that there's still a lot to play for in points here. And you'll notice this adds up to 15. It's because there's one last spot, right? That is going to go to whoever wins the LCQ. So. It's a lot of Americans. Yeah, indeed it is, right? Goji, Aaron, Demak, Riazo, Zane, probably, like Zane, Zippy, Elsa are probably pretty secure. I mean, because all of these people are going to Frosty as well, and are probably going to do at least fine at Frosty. Isn't Brett a Zeta player? I believe so, yeah. So Brett, to my understanding, is a very good Zeta. JF's in there too. JF certainly is probably going to be trying to if he can, probably trying to travel, get in there. That's our Vossraga goat right there. With that in mind, though, we do have the top 8 right here. I believe this is Osanaka-san. This kanji in the middle here, I can't quite. Oh, this is isn't this fish? It's like sakana or something. Hold on. Let me not expose my ignorance too much. Osakana-san. Yeah. I believe this is the Osakana-san, right? I believe that's the kanji for sakana is like fish, isn't it? My Japanese is very bad. Don't bully me. But yeah, Osakana-san and Gamera and RQ and Bartarek right here. This is, I believe that's Sanji. Some of these players I'm not as, that's Toro, obviously. Some of these players I'm not as familiar with, so I'm just trying to, Mr. Fish, yeah. I'm trying to read the Japanese here and do my best, but so let's see. That should be fun. I haven't actually seen this. Like I only know like the results, right? But I haven't really seen any of the matches. I know at some point there's a Siegfried mirror in here, which is very funny. I believe Japan still doesn't consider Siegfried super strong, right? From what I was seeing. It's definitely interesting. Or at least the last sort of some tier lists that I saw that were coming out of Japan thought that Siegfried was like okay. You know, I feel like he's probably pretty good. But Mr. Fish, yeah, Osakana-san. Indeed. Mr. Fish isn't repping a fish weapon. I'm reporting him for false advertisement. So true. I mean, by the way, also, I guess kind of a spoiler, right? But we do know this is our Grands preview, right? So we like Uno in Grand Finals of again one of the most like this. You know, Japan is still a very strong region for Grand Blue certainly. So like Uno got to Grand Finals here. I'm glad that yeah. Obviously, there's not like there's a ton of Uno representation, but I'm telling you, man, this character is really good. This character is really good. How's it going, Ash? How you doing? Okay, so let's see here. I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've not been like the Japanese scene is one that I don't keep up with super in depth. So I'm kind of curious to see if they do anything different. You know, if there's anything that you know kind of catches my eye about it. Yeah, sure. A little bit of a link off the spinning spear right there. We all know secretly Grandpa will rise. He's good, man. He's very strong. I think Uno is very solid. Sure. They're pretty classic, just poking out with Uno, right? His far H is pretty slow, but it is like a giant, it's like forward advancing normal. 1 frame startup, but again, he's usually using it from spaces where he's pretty safe. I do like a lot of these jump back dive kicks just like in, like right up in your face like this, right? That is one of, like, that's a plus on block throw bait that leads to a combo on hit. Like, it's one of Uno's most degenerate moves. So, you know, honestly, it feels good to see that, you know, one of the best Unos, I mean, probably this is the Uno with the best results overall, right? Mr. Fish here. Is like he's just abusing it, right? Because this move is really stupid. Like again, it's a plus on block. Throw baits are very important in this game just because of how like strike throw centered the offense in this game is. It's a plus on block throw bait that leads to a combo, and it's not even a U skill, man. Sand Dolphin looks hype. Also, sub brick. Oh yeah, Sand Dolphin. Sand Dolphin does look very good. Sure. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful sometimes trying to 2H Uno as well. Like if Gamera seems a little bit, you know, like why he super jumped, like why did he do that? One, yeah, yes, he's got the air stall in the form of the dive kick, right? He can change his air momentum in a lot of different ways. He's got another dive kick, his like the air U right there, and then also he can actually just parry you straight up, parry your anti-air and get a full combo if you're trying to do it. That one's more risky because he has a lot of recovery when he lands, but it's, you know, there are many different ways that Uno can kind of blow you up for daring to anti-air him. Again, you see this is like if Gamera seems like he's really respecting the air mobility of this Pringles man, that's probably why, right? Your ass is dead. That's crazy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, sure. How's it going, Forgiven? Simple after asking you about Fuzzy Mash, I finally found the timing on how to punish both Fuzzy Mash and Super Delayed Fuzzy Mash with close cell. Yo, nice. I'm glad that you are progressing, learning. Glad you're having a good time, and I'm glad it could be helpful in some way. Sure. Dude, yeah, I mean, it's just, I've been talking about how every time Uno's on screen, I talk about how dumb this dive kick move is. I will say it's very vindicating to see this motherfucker just doing nothing but dive kick over and over. Like, it's his number one move. Like, it's definitely the special move he's used the most, it feels like. That feels good. Okay, a little drop there. Who did Gamera play before Beatrix was released? He played a lot of Jita, mostly, I think. But he was, like, waiting. He's a big Beatrix simp, to my understanding. He was waiting for Beatrix the whole time. It's been like this entire set so far has, I mean, that first game at least has been entirely Uno dive kick being insane, and then yeah, you having to respect Uno's air approach a lot, right? Because all the different ways he can kind of mess with you. I wonder if you get as close MM out of it as a sort of OS throw tech. Yeah, you can, but like the problem is, so you can delay tech with like a 5L or even like a 5H if you want. But the problem is then there's no like one size fits all answer to it, right? Because if you do that, then you're not blocking. Like your delay tech, you're standing up, so you just can run up and low you, which is unreactable as well, right? So then like you're giving up a lot in that context. Something you can do, something I like to do against Uno and Cagliostro, because they both have like Cag's throw bait is not as good as Uno's, but like they both have similar sort of ideas there. I sometimes like to delay tech with 2H. The problem, again, though, you always give something up, right? If you do that, you can, like, beat their throw bait as they're coming in and still get your delay techs, and you're still blocking low. But, of course, the problem is 2Hs are very minus on whiff, and usually most of them are not very good at catching shimmies, right? So then you kind of open yourself back up, because usually the purpose of delay teching with a strike is that it recovers quicker, so you're safer to shimmies, versus delay teching with a throw, which like, gets you the better tech, but you can't be shimmied very easily, right? If you delay tech with a 2H, suddenly your whiff recovery is the exact same as your whiff recovery out of a throw, if not worse. So you've kind of given up that, and then Uno can just start shimmying you instead. So like there are ways around it certainly, but the fact that it kind of forces you to run your defense in a suboptimal way is like one of the best parts about it, honestly. I watched all this last night. It was super funny, top 8 to watch. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. The RPS is real, yeah. Like having a throw bait, yeah, that beats 2Ls like this so consistently, and again, it's plus on block, it leads to a combo on hit, and all of this is very funny. He said that because hello world is like a pretty common, it's like the first thing you'll like learn to print on the screen when you learn a programming language kicks. You don't have the context, but Forgiven's joke does make, for once, Forgiven's joke does actually make sense in context. It's rare, but he actually is making sense here. Exactly, print hello world, exactly. What happened here? I was looking at the programming jokes in chat. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I know the context? Oh. You sounded confused. That's all. Like every time I look back, I'm like, oh, Uno's winning. I wonder why. It's because he hit a dive kick. Does he win this? Because again, this is our Grands preview, right? So like, does he win this? Does Gamera come back from losers? I don't think in the I forget what the Wikipedia scoreline looked like, but I don't think it said there were 2 sets. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, it is best of 5, right? So we got a long way to go still. But he's looking pretty strong right now. Classic raging strike, raging chain, raging strike, raging chain, raging strike, raging chain, right? Nice way to just drop all your if you haven't been forced to spend your resources on defense throughout the match. You can certainly just dump it all to get the kill there off that little stray hit confirm. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Something I kind of wonder about is I wonder why Gamera's not brave countering Uno more often, right? I think this is kind of one of Uno's bigger weaknesses. There you go, that counts. I think one of Uno's bigger weaknesses is he has a lot of access to plus frames, right? But a lot of it is off these like very long animation special moves, like his Spiral Spear and the Rakshasa. If he's close up, he's using that up close for some reason. Nice to you. If using that up close, the dive kick, he's got a lot of different access to plus frames. But again, the fact that it comes out of special moves means that none of it is like cancelable. AKA, he can't like bait, he can't bait Brave counter, right, when he's doing Spiral Spear or whatnot. And a lot of the times too, like for the Spiral Spear, I believe he's in counter hit state for most of that too. So if you Brave counter him, you get, you know, the classic, the hard knockdown Brave counter, you get the side swap, you get all of this, right? So that is, I think, one of the bigger, besides him just being kind of slow and having some pretty slow buttons, I think that's one of the bigger weaknesses of Uno is that he doesn't play around Brave counter super well, except for the fact, obviously, that he's got a parry. So like if he's just doing a normal and you try to Brave counter him and he hard calls you out by parrying it, he combos you for Brave countering, right? But I'm saying again, with those special moves, he can't do that, right? He can't cancel it out of that. Can't he parry the BC and get a fat combo if he's not stuck in animation? Yes, but you see right there on that Spiral Spear, he can't go into parry there. That's my point, right? When he's doing all of these special moves that give him these plus frames, he can't actually bait your BC during those. That's why I immediately put in the caveat of like, yeah, Uno doesn't deal with Brave counter very well. Obviously, excluding the fact that, you know, you shouldn't like that, like, you know, these random normals you should not be BCing. But like, yeah, see, right there, exactly. I mean, Gamera's doing it, but I do think that the fact that he had 3 raging strikes to even dump on that last match seems a little interesting to me. Yeah, see, right, exactly. There you go. Right, because he, especially during that spiraling spear, he has to bait it off a jump in or immediate L, or like any normal, right? But the thing is, you can't cancel your special moves into parry. Oh, classic. He's dead, right? No Brave points? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Yep, classic. You're winning against Beatrix, and then you just get riding free into, you know, riding free with clock up, auto combo SSBA in the corner, in the mid screen, you just die. Amazing. But the big one too is that spiraling spear is the big one that, because like you Brave counter there and you turn Uno's offense into your offense, man. Like, at least I'm told that because it's counter hit state. Right here, right? Like, in the mid-screen there, I think it makes sense, because, like, he's not like Uno's really threatening too much anyway, but I'm wondering what the thought process is behind holding some of these in the corner. Maybe he'd rather save his BC for a rainy day. Because he has been doing it. Oh, God, yeah. JL, sex kick, active all the way down. Happens. That U spin from Uno's plus on block too, right? A lot of the ones actually aren't. Like some of them are minus and some of them are punishable. But the U grounded spin is plus. You gotta hold that. Oh man. I think you're dead, right? Yeah. Well, 1 Brave point. Bonk, bonk. Yeah. Good stuff. Today I learned Eustace as a charge character. I mean, it's fake, right? Charge characters don't exist in this game. everyone displays them with the simple inputs because they actually gain a shit ton from simple inputs, right? I believe the H1 on the ground is punishable. Yes, I think the H1's like -7. The light one's like maybe one of the light and medium ones. Oh, nice bait on the DP. One of the light and medium ones, like one of them's like -3 and one of them's like -5 or something, I think. But I forget if it's the medium one that's more minus. Yeah, this Uno's install is actually really cool. They buffed it in the Versucha patch, and it's like the best install that's not like a permanent one, right? Not like Soares or Vera or something. He gets hella pressure, he gets combos, he gets damage, he gets corner carry. It's actually very good. Like they tried in the Versucha patch, I think, to make a lot of the installs a lot more usable, and it feels like Uno's really the only one they succeeded with, right? Damn, 3-0, he did. He sends him down to losers here. This Gamera guy is kind of crazy. I mean, this Mr. Fish guy kind of crazy as well, right? But that's quite that's our Grants preview. Not as good as when it crashed the game, so true. So I've installed such a good neutral skip, yeah. I mean, it can still be, if you space it poorly, it can still actually be fully punishable even, but you can make a plus very easily with the install. Yeah, man, I love to see the Uno. I love to see the representation. It's a strong character. It's a strong character. I don't think it's like a crazy, I don't think it's a crazy difficult to play character either. I think for some reason people just don't like Uno. Like they just don't think he's cool, I guess, right? I think his gameplay is, he's super versatile, he's super well-rounded. If you were to rank Uno install, where would it be? It's the best non-permanent install, probably. Right? Because like Soares has the best install, Vera has the second best install. I mean, I guess Grimnir's install is pretty good. You know, people don't use it that often just because he has better things to spend his meter on, right? But like in a vacuum, his install is pretty good. But Uno's is like right up there essentially. Once you get past that, right? Like a lot of the installs are kind of cheeks. Like they tried to make them good, but they're not. So he might be third or fourth or something, depending on where you think. Fairy install called, set to please not forget it. Fairy install's horrible. Fairy install nerfs her damage. I mean, it gives her reverse beat, sure, that's good. But like, it nerfs her damage, man. Uno isn't sexy, so nobody wants to play him. True. Yeah. Reverse beat's good. Like it does let her do a lot of very nasty stuff. But like, why did it have to nerf her damage? Fairy installs hot garbage. Yeah. I mean, Seox install is probably pretty good. Seox installs is basically like really. It's like, to my understanding, I think it's like really. I don't know if it follows up on his combos or just his block strings, but it's just really bad Ganagin. he's a super plus off everything. Imagine we give used to Seox install so it would actually do something. Yeah, Seox install is again another one that's like good in a vacuum, but just Seox doesn't need it, I think. Vera install, yeah, like the best installs in the game are the permanent ones, right? Soares has the best one, Vera has the second best one, but after that, it's probably Uno. Good morning, banana phones. Hello, Toby. One counter hit BC literally destroys Fairy install. Yeah. Okay, so is this the Siegfried mirror? I've been told there's a Siegfried mirror. Give you all an install? I mean, she's got a stance. That does nothing. Oh. Yeah, she's got a stance. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get moving a little bit. The fellows are setting up. It's like they're doing a button check or something, potential. Thought it was sick, by the way. That first match was really cool. I'm curious to see, because obviously, you know, again, spoiler, Gamera wins this. So I'm curious, and also spoiler, that match right there was our Grants preview, right? It was like, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, he did his 2 sets. I'm just not paying attention. Look at that, yeah. And he wins in dominant fashion. So I'm curious to see, like, it was a 3-1 and then a 3-0, right? So I'm curious to see what the adaptation is. Me personally, I still think he should. I don't deign to backseat the GOAT, but I do think he should probably BC Uno a little bit more than he was. Because counter hit BC, especially for Beatrix, who's such a fast character, she can like fully side swap, and it goes from like I'm in the corner to you're in the corner, and you don't want to be in the corner against Beatrix. So I wonder if he does more of that in the set he wins. I'm trying a few characters to help a friend find a main. I've realized I do not like set play characters. Yeah, it's definitely like a certain kind of feeling. Give Sieg a real install, I beg. The problem is I would be very down. I think Sieg would be a much more interesting character if we made his like unique mechanic with the Dragon Blood a lot more viable. The problem is you can't increase Sieg's power level, right? So like you're gonna have to you need to take things away from him if you want that. We make him a more unique character, but probably a worse character overall. Alright, so Siegfried Belial. Very good odds that this person is incredibly smart and attractive. What's good? We're watching some Cygames Cup top 8. It's a good time. We just started. Hope you're doing well, man. This is two of the most consistent characters in the game, right? Gyaru Belial, so true. And he's got the, he's got the let's say, Salacious outfit on as well. Yeah, see? It's hard knockdown brave counter, you get the side swap. I actually didn't know Siegfried was fast enough to do that. I guess you need the super jump, right? That's very cool. Super jump into the cross-up normal right there. I thought, see, because some characters are too slow to, like, properly get the side swap off counter hit BC. It's one of the big reasons it needs to be removed. It's just like, I mean, besides the fact that it's just not fun to, your turn is now your opponent's turn because they hit one button, right? That BC is fine. See, that one's totally okay. That one's actually, I think that's pretty balanced. I'm okay with that one being plus on block and safe on bait and everything. Oh my god, you're dead, I think. You have no brave points? You BC'd earlier, didn't you? Oh, he lived. Oh boy. All right, time for the that was kind of I thought he was gonna go for the guaranteed, like pseudo guaranteed chip setup, but honestly, I wonder if RQ's just got those. Siegfried can go. He could go for. It would have lost to DP is the thing, but he could have gone into Verdrongen into like the big slam there into DP, and it's a 1 frame window to spot dodge it to not get chipped out or hit, right? So it's a Siegfried can force you into a very nasty situation when you're close to chip. I wonder if RQ just gets those. He might. I didn't watch all of top 8 with Khalil, so this will be fun. Yeah, it's I'm enjoying it so far. Roll DP, I like it. Yeah, he went. You know, it can be kind of difficult to go through Belial's fireball like that. But he got the iframes on right after. So. Oh baby, who the fuck do you think you're fighting, man? Your fireball's real good, but Siegfried has the best SBA in the game. I fear. Got the screen freeze on that shit. You gotta show some respect. Okay. But yeah, the fact that some characters can't get the side swap off the hard knockdown BC is just like, it's rough, right? That means that like this incredibly strong system mechanic also tends to, it causes disparity in the cast. Okay. You see, Bartorek went for the throw right there after the clash. It is usually what you want to do just because, oh, nice, just a little bit out of range. He went for the throw after the clash there. It's usually what you want to do just because throws have priority over strikes in this game. So if a strike and a throw clash in the same frame, the throw wins. And also, throws are 1 frame faster than like any strike in this game as well. So usually it's what you want to do. Unless they DP or super, it'll win out. But he was a little too far away there. So his throw whiffed and he got far out. And then right after that, RQ messed up on his spacing as well, right? For the throw. SBA kind of nutty with the screen freeze. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Basically can't do anything reactable mid-screen if he has meter. Yeah, Siegfried SBA is sleeper, one of the best things about him. There's so many good things about him, but this is one of them for sure. Here's the Siegfried mirror. I heard people complaining about this. Sandy's a super Shoto? He might be. He might be. None of his normals look too crazy, which is good. Holding out hope he won't be top 1 on launch. I think everyone wants him to be, right? I almost think people are going to be a little disappointed if he's not. It makes sense lore-wise, too. Like, if you think Lucilius is top 1 right now, we need Sandalphon to come in and ask what makes the sky blue or something. I don't know. I don't play the game. What is Soul Calibur doing in my Psycho? So true. I'm glad they, shout out to RQ there for picking, like, the very color contrast Siegfried. So, like, it's very easy to tell who's who, right? Like, it's the red and black versus the white and green. Like, these are, like, some of the most different color palettes they could have picked. Ooh, this is actually pretty nice. You can, so after the nerf they gave to Siegfried's Fireball, in a lot of these cases you can spot the, like when he does like any kind of poke into Fireball like this, the H Fireball speed nerf and active frame debuff was not just a nerf to its use in neutral, it was also a nerf to its use in pressure, right? You can spot dodge when Siegfried does like poke into H Fireball a lot now, and it'll just whiff because it either goes right past you or doesn't last long enough to hit you. Siegfried usually, like before the patch, he had like the 1.5 patch, of course, the Vakala patch was not that meaningful. He used to be able to just like, he could like poke and then almost put you in like a reactionary 50-50 between Verdrongen and Fireball, where you have to spot dodge the Fireball, or the Verdrongen. If you spot dodge the Fireball, you die, right? Now with the speed debuff, you can spot dodge both, but that's not H Fireball, jackass, that's M Fireball, right? It's slower, you get your shit rocked. That's clever, I like that. Mew in the sky is still blue or something, I don't know. T-Banks, Sandalphon, you're my go. Well, sure, whatever you say. Oh, thanks, Sandalphon. Yep, mixed nerd, yeah. Little, that's like using the knowledge of the character against him right there in the mirror. Big fan. Garuda Gear tomorrow? We might play some Grand Blue tomorrow. Listen, I had a very good time with Guilty Gear, but the game sometimes fights, like, I just want to play the video game and it just fights me a little too much, I think, you know? And you know, it's a fun game. It's a very fun game, but instilling hella games with M Fireball because you pick up 6XL with some string into SSBA. Ooh, yeah, I guess if you get close enough, right? Nice 2M. You mentioned upcoming changes for matchmaking in Guilty Gear. That'll, you know, I'm very curious about those. I'd be very curious about those. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep. So true. Okay, sure. Good old Siegfried DP. The Sieg versus the Sieg? Yeah, this is the Sieg mirror that I heard so much about. When Granblue and Guilty Gear crossplayed? Hold on. Oh, threw his ass out of... Oh, that... What was that? What? Was that a misinput? Why'd he super jump and whiff an air throw there? Is that tech? Or is he just accidentally do that? I wonder. I've never seen that before. Sure. You're not dead, I think, because Siegfried's got 17,000 health. Yeah, almost every other character dies right here. Yep. That's 17. That's real? Why'd he whiff the air throw? Does that like change the frame data of the landing somehow? Yeah, Siegfried with the 1,000 extra HP. Another very good thing about him, right? Seahawks used to whiff air grab to bait an air fireball. It's a fuck up? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it's real. Okay, I was like, is that a fuck up or is it real? And then you said it's real, but I think you were talking to someone else in chat. I was like, really? Is this like some like weird fucked up Siegfried tech that I don't know about? Some secret Japanese Siegfried tech? But yeah, no, he just fucked it up. That's sort of what I expected. Sure. 4H anti-air? Sure, why not? The fuzzy grab setup, you know? Ooh, young man RQ. Okay. This time you're dead. Yeah, you don't got it in you. Don't you have a bit of landing recovery on a whiffed air throw? I believe. I mean, he whiffed it so early on, he might not have though. Like he whiffed it rising, right? Like he air threw on his way up, not on his way down. So I actually don't know if it made any. Maybe if it's not a fuck up, then that's what I was like. Maybe it's like it auto times like the off that knockdown, the super jump plus the whiffed air throw and the extra landing auto times some meaty. But I think he just fucked up. At least if that exists, I'm not aware of it. Maybe we could take a look at that later. Yeah, see? If I just able to spot dodge the fireball there, works out pretty fine. Sure. Ooh. Yeah, see, so that's the point. He's delay teching with far L right there, right? And he probably just fuzzy matching in general, but yeah, because the whiff recovery on a light is so low, even though he gets backdash right there, he gets shimmied. Bartek can't actually get to the punish off it, right? So he can get killed. So true. It's gonna. I think it's a little late. Yeah. I was like, I think he just barely didn't hit confirm that fast enough, right? Cancel looked a little bit late. It indeed was. That's a heartbreaker. I mean, at that point, that round's really hard for you to win anyway. So like, he was pretty close at least, right? Not that SBA would have won in the round anyway. He still would have had a little ways to go, but the Brave Point differential would have caused right there, and obviously just the big damage would have been very helpful. One button hit confirm into super means the super is usually fully unscaled as well. The scaling starts after hits 2 usually in this game, unless you have like a special circumstance like a fuzzy or a U skill starter or something. Using the Brave Points offensively here. Interesting. He's trying to kill RQ before it matters that he's got a resource disadvantage right here and catches the spot dodge. Oh, drops it and sure. Drops the UVA conversion there into wake up backdash to beat the throw. Well done. Oh no. The backdashes are going crazy. Okay, sure. Again, he's alive. There's no resource to dump here, but he wouldn't backdash his ass again. Oh, nice. I think saw the Raging Strike there. He was already going for it. It was easier to just throw him there and spot dodge. Obviously, you would have gotten the kill had you done that. Yeah, not going to be full cinematic. The most... Nice. Nice, Siegfried's huge DP going to catch your backdash. The most important thing about that not being full cinematic, I mean, I guess, second most, because it would have killed him if it was full cinematic. The second most important thing is it not taking any of his BC there, right? It does skew that situation kind of in his favor, actually. Having 2 Brave Points to 1 when you're both so low health. Oh, nice. I mean, this is okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, a couple little drops going on here. Interesting. I was gonna say, like, this is okay. It's not like the DP there. It's because you're in the mid screen and he doesn't have that much resource to dump or something. It's not like you're gonna eat the most damage ever. But then he also dropped the combo. So sure. Ow. This is it's a hard one. It's a hard one. Health disadvantage, brave point disadvantage. You're in the corner. I mean, you got meter, I guess. You can find like that good old Siegfried 2U. He's not on chip just yet. You can see there's still a little tiny bit of blue in the life bar right there. He can block a DP. He doesn't have to run up spot dodge it here potentially. Oh yeah, I do respect. Could he have fought? Because he had no brave points. So if someone blocks a raging strike and they have literally 0 brave points when they block it, he'll be plus 15 there. I'm not sure how fast Siegfried Far H is, because the problem is when you're mid-screen like that, he didn't have the meter to follow up either, right? So he would have had to hope that he could combo off the plus 15 when it pushed him into the corner. I'm not sure if even if that hit, I'm not sure if he would have been able to. He was close enough to the corner that maybe he wouldn't have slid away that far. That was kind of a Hail Mary though. It didn't quite work out. It makes sense though. When you're that far behind, you got to take some kind of like he played his advantage there, right? The only advantage he had there was a resource advantage, a brave point advantage, and he tried to use it. Just didn't quite work out. Sure. Brave counter, the brave counter, the classic. This is really nice. The damage, but again, I'm always looking at the brave points in this game, right? The damage is huge, obviously, because now he's like a throw away from death. But it also flips the resource advantage. It goes from being 1 to 2 to 2 to 1, right? So you can even like try to use your brave points sort of offensively here to keep RQ in the corner. Exactly, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, RQ was able, like, that 6XL, he would have been able to steal a turn there and try to get something started with the threat of SBA, even, like, killing in a mid-screen combo. But again, use the Brave Point offensively to keep your turn going, because even then, if he tries to Brave counter you back, you still have the advantage. Doesn't quite work out, though. Finds a sweep, SSBA, right? And that good punish on the spot dodge there, too. So, remember when I said you want to throw out of clashes? That's true. Obviously, they were both in throw range, right? I think both of them thought the other guy was going to DP, which is very funny. Because the one thing you can do that'll beat anything, obviously, is a reversal, but it's a little risky. Though, I mean, no, maybe they did, because, like, blocking Siegfried DP is much less risky than spot dodging it, right? So I wonder if they were just trying to call it, like, a far H or something? Maybe a fireball? Except when your DP is a parry? True. True. It's not very Dragon Punch of you at that point, though, right? That's more of a reversal, I would say. This is the kill. 17,000 health be damned. Yep. Doesn't even need the last hit. At that point, it's that good old RPS, right? If you have a parry DP. Or a parry reversal. Alright, alright. Look at this fit, by the way. What's he's wearing is that like a super, it's a super like flowy sort of sweater that he's got on there? With some sort of embroidery on the bottom. It looks good. Looks comfy. Warm as well. Game 5. Let's see.
Very good odds that this person is incredibly smart and attractive.
Yo, Blushy, thank you very much for the 5 months. This turning was something. I've not actually seen like this. This Siegfried mirror was foretold. Obviously, you know, we know who won. We know Gamera took that shit down. But all I know is there's a Siegfried mirror. I'm looking at it right now, and there's also Gamera won. Everything else is news to me, so I'm curious to see. RQ got the IRL Premium Battle Pass. Yeah, it looks good, man. I like the fit. I like the fit. Oh, nice. Yeah, that beats everything he does there except for nothing, right? Like he has to do like poke into nothing right there, which is not exactly. He just has to give up his turn. Again, it's that screen freeze SBA. Like even if he did like a far H or if he did like a Verdrongen or whatever, right? The super is gonna beat your ass right there. Risky choice, but like it's game 5, man. You haven't done it all sets. Why not mix it up a little bit? And now like you go in, you got the game point advantage, right? Obviously you don't want to get knocked down to losers. You're playing for potentially, a qualification to get a $100,000 prize pool here. So like when you do crazy shit like that in game 5, it can just like freak your opponent out. If you suddenly switch up your tempo a little, they can second guess themselves. Let's see though. Watched it last night. There's a lot of good matches. I'm really enjoying it so far. This is some good ass Grand Blue now. Sure. That is, wow. he's like plus 13 or something on that fireball. That is real. Like you like that was that you. I mean, he he put in a little bit. Obviously, it is just the fuzzy matching there to catch the delay for the throw, but like, that's still pretty risky. Picked up Uno and got him to rank to A rank in 2 hours. What is this character? Uno's very good, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, listen, you merely adopted the Siegfried after game 1. I was born by him, molded by him. I hadn't seen the character select screen until I was already a man, bro. Yeah, Uno's nice. I think Uno's not. Again, we talked about Uno's. I think he's very good. And I don't think he's like super duper complicated either, right? Like it's not like you're trying to. And he's very born by him. Yeah, something like that. Molded by it. Born into him. Born into him. Born into him. Born with him. Jason Bourne? Yes. Mpreg emote, so true. Hello chat. Mpreg this man. Born unto thee, correct. Alright, so that was the winners top 8, right? Now we go down, or like the winners semis, that is. Yeah. So is that just John? I got it. That's just John? Is that right? And then this is Sanchi, and this is Tororo, and this is another person that I'm not giga familiar with. Guambu, so true. Uno install making dive kick and slide safe is crazy, yeah. Uno's a well-rounded character and is blessed one of the better throw baits. I guess people just don't like his design. Yeah, Sora's Taco Dot, yeah, Taco Dot. Sora's and Uno are like two characters that I've always said like if Sora's and Uno had their exact same kits, but they were just like, like hot anime waifus instead, I think we would see them winning a lot more fucking. I think both of them are very good. I think Uno's probably better than Sora's, but they're both very strong, I think, and nobody plays them because Sora's is an ugly old perverted man, and Uno is, I guess, I think people play Uno because he's cute at least. But my god, Choson didn't make it. It's true. Sora's isn't a hot anime waifu. Apparently not, man. I mean, I like his visuals. Ugly, and people say that all the time, man. I'm not making that up. I'm not. This is not my opinion. Sora's is the second character I played after Ladiva. But people are not fans of Sora's visually. He is to me. He is very gorgeous to me. I wish I was that buff at 80, bro. I wish I was that buff at any point in my life. I'm 25. I'm not that buff, bro. Yo, the goatee. Sure. I can't play Belial because of his dialogue. That's fair. He is a rapist. Like, literally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Belial's probably murdered thousands of people, and yet, like, him almost certainly being a sex offender is the thing that I dislike most about him, I think. Hit the gym then? True. It's fair. I mean, he can be my inspiration. Yeah, I think a lot of people Sora's is not as bad, but Sora's definitely perverted, right? He's got the perverted old man archetype. I thought, like, perverted old martial arts master archetype was, like, popular. Maybe it's because I'm a Dragon Ball fan. He's just buff Roshi in my head. Catalina 2B, huh? Alright. No, Tubby, you might be spitting. Let's not get into it. I hate this character type. Alright, so 2B Catalina I'm kind of curious about just because, right, like, Catalina is a very, like, it's a very neutral-based character, right? I wonder how well it's going to pan out against 2B, though. I mean, obviously the big thing here, there's a pretty big reward disparity in this matchup, right? Catalina gets significantly more damage in corner carry off like stray hits than 2B is going to. This is very much like you just gotta try. I mean, by the end of the day, even though Catalina has some of the best buttons in the game, 2B has the best buttons in the game, right? So like I think this is one of the ones where you really gotta focus on your neutral as 2B. Yep. And I don't think it's gonna. Cat has better defense than you. She's got better offense than you. She does more damage, right? But 2B does just have the best buttons in the game, the best neutral in the game. So I'm curious to see how this pans out. Okay, sure. Bonk. To me, this cat is dying inside to survive. I don't know if this. I think the neutral is hard for Catalina in this matchup. I'm not so sure that it's like a bad matchup or anything though, just because everything else I think goes in her favor. But I do think she's probably disadvantaged in the neutral here. But to be fair, that's like everyone against 2B, and Cat is probably one of the people who is less so compared to the rest of the cast. Oh, good spot dodge on the rockets. 4 combos with godlike buttons versus 2 to 3 with decent buttons? Something like that. Sure. Ooh, nice little stagger right there. Catching the delay, the fuzzy mash. Bonk. Dude. He's actually just walking up slowly and 5Ling him. This is crazy. You gotta either stop fuzzy mashing or mix up your timing a little bit. Oh my, yeah. And the Wheel of Pain too. That Wheel of Pain move they gave 2B, I mean, is really good, right? The big problem with it is that it's very resource heavy, but it puts her in a very, like, puts you in a very scary situation, because like now if she can combo off her throw, it does go away if you throw tech, but she can combo off her throw. That mask does not fit him at all, by the way. He's like fumbling around with it. She can combo off her throw. If you try to like trade with her, she pretty much always gets trade combos off that stuff, right? The only thing is it does cost like 5 skill gauge, so. She wins more with L frame traps and just neutral wins. Yeah, I mean, it's working out so far. It is like, again, everyone, especially at this level, right? Everyone is delay teching, everyone is fuzzy mashing. So like if you can just like get weird timings on your run-up lights, you're gonna get counter hit after counter hit after counter hits, right? Obviously, it's then up to your opponent to switch up their timing and make sure that they are, you know, not being predictable. So they can maybe like block when you try to punch them or even catch you out. But if you're good at beating people's fuzzy matches, then you're gonna see a lot of success in Granblue, I tell you what. Considering it is the primary defensive option that everyone's doing all the time, besides BC, of course. He uses this move a lot. I like it because this always struck me as like, I thought this was a good move for 2B, but I saw none of the 2Bs using it. I can't remember. I talked to a couple, and I can't remember. I can't remember who said. I think it was it Vermilion who said this. Someone said this to me at some point. Where it's just like, it's just so expensive is the problem. But he's like he's spamming this shit, which is very, because I always thought this was strong, but I mean it is a lot of skill gauge, right? I always thought it was very high risk or low risk, high reward though, outside of spending the gauge. I mean, to be fair, spending the gauge is, you know, it wins trades. Yeah. Like if you ever, oh, nice catch there. Is this a kill? Doesn't spend the other use skill. Oh, nice. He's got it though. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna doubt the routing. Late set video that costs 5. Yeah, I mean that's the big problem, right? That is the big problem. Should they first use it as defense? Yep. I think it's because of close range, a lot of characters can just 6XL, or only a few characters can. I forgot. Lucky I played Jita. I mean, yeah, like there's way, and it goes away on throw tech and stuff, but it does still feel like a very strong situation for 2B overall. The big problem, obviously, yes, is just like, you know, 5 skill gauge is a very pricey, price, I suppose, to pay. Oh, dude, he was like dead. Oh, see, but yeah, this one like she combos off her. What? I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that route before. It's that into Raging Strike? Interesting. That's really cool. Huh. And then you get to catch him with never seen. That's really sick. That's a cool convert. I'm a big fan. Cool combo, yeah. It pops him up high enough you can just like raw Raging Strike, and then you get the 5H landing because the Raging Strike sends them so high. That's a lot of damage. That's like some of the most damage I've seen like 2B do off a hit. Like that was off a throw, man. Yo. It did a lot for 2B. I mean, it did a lot for anyone. That was like 8K off a throw, wasn't it? How much? Like, because he died. Well, no. So he's that's 8K is right around where the meter, like where the 9 in the meter would be. But like he died with some room to spare on the super, didn't he? Her super doesn't do that. Yeah, I mean that was like 7.5 off a throw or something. That was a lot of damage. I screamed in terror when I saw the super. Yeah. 2B does damage uses resource like every character in the game. Well, okay. I think you know you're being a little disingenuous because some characters do a lot of, like, you know, for some characters 7.5K is resourceless damage, right? I think saying that, oh, what, you know, when you use your resources, your damage goes up, I think it's a little disingenuous, right? Because like for some characters, it's the question of damage, right? Like for Vasaraga, 8K is resourceless damage and 12K is resource damage. So, you know, for Abel, it's like, you know, 2B can do damage, of course, yes. So there's no character that does, like, every character's like optimal combos do a lot in this game, you know? Think of any low damage character, right? Lwayne doesn't do a ton, right? Fairy doesn't do a ton, but like they can all have combos to do a lot, right? She doesn't want to because her resource is tight. Yes, that means she's a low damage character. So, Kix, I think you're being a little obtuse. If the only way you can do like good damage is spending a resource you desperately need, you are a low damage character, is what that means, essentially, right? Ow, nice spot dodge. In this game, no one like is truly low damage. Like, there's no one whose optimal combo does like 5K, right? Is really low to the ground helicopter kick. He's been using the umbrella a lot. It's more like he can do damage. Okay, I think I get it. I think I understand what you mean. I've not disagreed with you on this. The thing is that everyone can do that, right? Is Abel a low damage character? He desperately needs his resource health. No, because he doesn't actually. Like Abel, the funny thing is, you know, Abel is kind of designed in a way that he's playing a game where he's gonna die in 2 hits anyway. So, what do you mean Cag does no damage? So true. Ow. Sure. Interesting defensive use of the rockets right there to get himself out of the corner. I suppose I like that. Guys, delayed spot dodge in the pod, but a little too delayed, actually. Doesn't matter, 2B gets removed next patch, you think so? People certainly bitch about her enough. Abel is just a creature. Yep. Very true. I really like that 2B, the Wheel of Pain into the throw. We all wish? I'm sure you do. Ow. Be so based. Yeah. Oh god. Sure. It's not gonna be the worst. It's gonna be a ton of damage though. He already broke 2B's knees once, let her heal. I mean, 2B's been strong the entire time she's been out, to be fair. I don't know that. Hey, let's talk about like a different game that she was in or something. You already know the results? Indeed, yes. Gamera W. I don't wish that they should buff her. Huh? Honestly, maybe just to make everyone who keeps bitching about her mad. Why not? Let's buff 2B. Just staring at him, bro. Okay. Sure. Some serious patience going on, man. We're like approaching. I mean, we're not gonna get there. But like we're approaching a timeout situation if they keep staring at each other like this. But no. That's some good shit right there. No, that's some damage. They should give 2B a meterless reversal because why not? Fuck it. 2B 5H is literally full screen. I want button delay tech removed. Well, I mean, you need to rebalance the entire game. Certainly. So, I mean... You'll complain about 2B too much, make her undeniably top 1? Yeah, make her better than Release Near at this point. 2-2 is a meterless reversal? So, actually so true. But I mean, have you considered that it's not not a skill gaugeless reversal. Skillless reversal. Skillless reversal. Indeed. 2B's a knowledge check at this point? No, she's good. Okay. See, like I do like not enjoy just the sheer amount of 2B bitching, but like I'm also like she's very strong. Like she's not just a knowledge check. Like if you know how she character is still one of the best in the game, certainly. Like even if you know what she does. 2B's a knowledge check and she's good? Sure, okay, yeah, I can take that. Like she's way better if you just never bother to learn how to fight her, which like no one wants to do because it's not fun for them. But even if you do, like she's still really good, right? Dude, 3-0, goddamn. Couple 3-0s so far. Okay, so Toro and Taco. Vikala in top 8, huh? Vikala in top 8? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me right now is we have Vikala in top 8? Oh my god. Wow. We get turn for knowledge check doesn't gimmick, like you know how to counter it, but it still works. Yeah, it's like matchup knowledge, I guess. This tournament low-key fire. Look at this guy, man. He's committing to it? Wow. He's got, bro. Vikala's strongest warrior? I mean, for real, right? I'd still rather fight 2B than Lowain any day. There's no way he's gonna bring out the Vikala, right? You can't. I feel like you can't come onto the stage in the Vikala mouse ears and then like pull out like Lucilius or something. Who's gonna tell him? Oh no, Vikala feels so bad to play. It's insane. I'm not gonna tell him. I think you guys have already told me. There's no shot, right? He came out in the Vikala ears. He's gonna pull out like fucking. Bro's gonna pull out Catalina or some shit. I watched the set. It's really funny. Okay, let's see. Is Toro? I mean, I assume Toro on the Percy. He plays Siegfried too, right? Just watch. I'm watching. Let's see. Who's of Did he just take off the ears? What? No. No. I mean, I guess he has to take them off to put the headset on, right? But like, symbolic, you know? Now he's sad and he's depressed. Is he? What are we doing here? He was paying to take them off? He needs mouse headphones, right? He needs mouse bites to live. Medicine drug will kill the patient. The ears stay on during sex, but not during the match. Okay, Toro's playing the Siegfried, gotcha. So, alright, Siegfried versus Vikala, huh? Let's see. I can't wait to watch this dragon man just brutally beat the shit out of my actual human daughter. This is gonna be so sad. Only an idiot would try medicine drug? Yep. This vexes me. You are a black man. This vexes me. Is this Taco? Yeah, Taco versus Tororo right now. I'm an idiot who tried it. Did you try the medicine drug? Yes. Only idiots try the medicine drug. Alright. Oh god. Not like this. This is gore of my comfort character. You can't do this to me. Chat, you can't. Why'd you guys tell me? Can we skip this match? It's Flupus, so true. Did her? Oh no! Wait, what happened there? That shit stopped short before it got to him? Oh. This is gore of my comfort character. You can't do this to me. My actual human daughter. Do you think it'd be fair for Nicole to get mega buffs just because she's cute? Bro, you know, save my girl. Not like this, for real, man. I've gone through 17 stages of grief. They invented new ones just for me. Alright, let's go. Domain expansion, infinite rat punch barrage. She's got this. I believe in my girl. Look at that dormouse. No. What are you doing to her? Why are you an install? No one ever uses install. Was that a misinput? That had to be a misinput, right? You had to like try to super through something. So you know she's a little rat girl, right? She needs mouse bites to live. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay. Anything but that, nerf her? Make her top 1, but only when I play her. Alright, hold on. He's goated? He's goated? Wait, it's not gore of my comfort character? He's winning? He's gonna 3-0 Toro? Somehow? Evo silver medalist Toro gets 3-0'd by mouse bites? Let's see here. What in the? Okay, sure. Not quite timed well on that jumping, but fine. DP is 7 times the size of my daughter. Season 2, Season of the Zoners? I mean... Sandy doesn't look like one so far. But that wind fireball looks pretty nuts, though. Was intentional, can't miss input for super. Isn't it like back and... If he did the simple input anyway, which if he's doing on reaction, he might be. Did it say good? If it said good, then you're right. Otherwise, it's not good, isn't it? Like back and super versus just super? White boy saved me. So true. Yeah, good old M Dormouse whiffing on crouchers you saw right there. Why does smokescreen exist, man? Why is that? Going on yai. Oh, this is the gore of my comfort character, man. You can't do this to me. All right. He rolled the fellows preemptively, huh? You can roll the EX fellows a lot. The EX fellows a lot easier, I guess, when you're up close like this. Yeah. Oh man. Close your eyes. Oh. Man. Okay, sure. That's fine. Let's go, Siegfried. Definitely a call it. Yeah. He killed his ass. He did kill his ass. He killed his ass real bad, like. Sure. Oh, nice. Oh, hold on. He gets these pickups. He's got him in the corner. That's something. Hey, break to do Vikala to Masters. Once they buff my actual human daughter in Season 2, I'll be down. The messed up thing about is the only safe thing you can do after a 2M checkmated themselves? Oh no, I didn't even know that. My Vikala matchup knowledge is very poor, I will say. Because I don't want to learn how to fight my daughter. They can't make me. Oh, gets the wall bounce off this. A little bit scaled because of the U skill, of course, but it's still Siegfried. Still gonna find a nice chunk on you. Vikala as well. There's a big health. There's a huge reward difference in this matchup in general, right? Because Siegfried has 2,000 more health than Vikala, and he does more damage. So like it kind of stacks on top of each other to make it so, you know, the number of interactions to win here is drastically different on both sides. Saiyan's only weakness are their 2Ms, as they say. So true. Wait, he smashed my daughter over the head with a giant sword, and she's dead now? What? Why? Why would they do such a thing to me? Yeah, problematic. Yo, hold on, we gotta play Vicala's team, and it's gonna power her up. I actually don't know who wins this match. We're gonna play my daughter's team, and then she's gonna win. All right. Oh god, no. It's not a good start. Zako also plays Belial in the air. I wouldn't hold it against him if they pull out the Belial. I mean, obviously, like, you know, you're playing for a lot of money here. I'm surprised he even brought the Vicala here. I mean, maybe he feels... I don't know if he generally feels this is his best chance of winning, in which case he's based. Oh god, the double cheese, man! Just gave him fucking 15 meter. Okay, the second cheese missed, so it was only 10 meter, I think. I see League of Legends. It exists. Oh. I'm a man of many interests. Before the smoke screen did take damage like Percy's fire carpet. She's okay, but that would mean my daughter is using mustard gas. I don't think I want her to. Oh no, is he doing this on reaction? Because this is really he's not doing this on reaction, right? No, he's not. No, that's not enough frames. I don't think. Hold on, let's go frame by frame here, but I think that's like. I think you do like double. I think this is running at 30 FPS. Is this 60? Oh, it is. Okay. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're hitting reactable pretty quick here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh no, 19. Okay, he starts on 19. Yeah. Okay. He's reacting. Oh, that's so. It's not an easy reaction. He's got like 19 frames there that he's reacting to, but that is I believe that is him doing. Now he's predicting it. The only other thing he can do is door mouse, and that is punishable at that range. Sure, even then, 19 frames unfortunately is not unreactable. It's not an easy reaction, but like with the orange flash and everything, like he could be predicting it, but also if I didn't count my frames wrong there, that is also reactable. And Toro is pretty cracked, so 19 is not an easy reaction check by any means. Like again, if you get double cheese again. This is gore of my comfort character. You can't make me do this. Can we skip to the next set? Can we skip to the next set? You can't get double cheese twice on the EX cannon, man. Oh. Okay, it's fine. 19 frames are Robo-Me medium to hard? What does this mean? If anyone can do 19 frame reaction checks, it's Toro. Yeah, I mean, it's also like, so for context, if you get hit by like near 66M at any point, that's a 26 frame reaction check. Your ass just got pump checked. Vasaraga 6XM is like 22. It's like that one's decently difficult. 19 is like, it's definitely in the window, but that's a tough one. Return to anytime Vicala goes orange, you just roll and win. Yeah, I mean, that'll definitely lower the mental stack on it too. You tried the Robo minigame that helps me reaction speed? No, I don't know what that is. But I assume that's what he's referencing now. Damn, 2 M's, man. This is... Oh. Gore of my comfort character. This match was so miserable to play. Yeah, man. My daughter. In the lobby, there's a reaction speed game? Oh, yeah, right. I've heard of this. I've never played it, but I've heard of this. So true, so true. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Honestly, I'll take it. I don't want to see my daughter done like this ever again. Like, don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. I think Vicala's only decent match versus Lee, but even that's questionable. I think it's even. I think it's even. I don't think it's that bad. We got Mr. Demon Man? Yeah. I don't want to see my daughter done like this anymore. Uncle Belial is here to kick the bully's ass. I don't want any sort of I don't want to think that my daughter has any sort of relationship with this sex predator. Get him away from her. Okay, this is really a pick on someone your own size type deal though, right? Sure. It does like, I mean, you know, this is, I don't know if you ever like played like a low tier character and then played like a high tier character. If you ever like made that switch, like you picked up a top tier or a high tier. It really does, like, you know, it's a whole new world, man. Vicala looking strange after his transition, yep. Radical bottom surgery and the radical shin extending surgery. I feel it with UL and Beatrix swaps. Yeah. Like it's like you're suddenly just playing a different fucking video game. One time Fuso told me if I ever play a top tier, I would never look back. You played Belial for a bit. You didn't like him. You looked back. Okay, I guess there's no point playing my daughter's music anymore. Actually, no, in spirit, until the set is over, she'll be like cheering Belial on? I don't know that I like that. Okay, fine. We'll stick with that, I guess. Yo, Far M into you, Fireball hit confirm. He's goated with it. I did look back, yeah. None of the characters I play are top tier. Oh, dude, nice. He gets close H off counter hit 2M, right? It's crazy. I mean, you know, he pulls out the Belial, it looks a lot better. Suddenly that gets a lot better. You know? Suddenly that looked a lot better. I mean, to be fair though, like in general, this game is pretty balanced, right? This game is pretty balanced, I think. But like, we're talking about a character that is in discussion for the worst and a character that is in discussion for the best. Like, there's not gonna be like a bigger, like difference, a bigger gap in power in this game than something like this, right? Like, I don't know if Belial, I think there's a lot of, there's like 7 characters you could put at top 1 and I think he would be like reasonable-ish, right? Belial's on like the higher end of that reasonability, I think. And then again, there's like 5 characters you could put bottom 1 that I think will be reasonable, but like Wakala is definitely a very valid choice for that. So it's a very big power gap. Who's your top 1? I'm not sure anymore. It used to be Belial, but the more like, I don't know. There's a lot of like very strong characters. For me, it's Sieg. That's not crazy, right? That's not dumb by any means, right? I think you know there's a bunch of you. If you wanna say the Soa River is not an entire ocean between characters, yeah. But again, this is the widest point of the river is what I'm getting at. So you know, basically, Taco's gonna be having a lot more fun right now, I think. Toss between Zeta and Belial? Zeta's really good. Zeta's really good. I mean, yeah, Zeta. I think people don't want to like say it. I think Zeta's in that discussion too, certainly. Lucilius, Catalina, right? People are telling me Grimnir's 50-50 is seeable. That like genuinely might like, you know, hurt him a little bit, but I still think he's probably in that discussion somewhere. Vegeta could be top 1? Not quite, I don't think. She's good. My main is broken, so true. Trying to bait out the BC there, interesting. Yeah, that US Modius doesn't guard crush anymore? It is, yeah. It is still like a super oppressive move. He's got the meter to spend, right? It's because it does a ton of chip damage still, and it is like plus on block. And it crushes like everything. It's if you try to like swing at it, it's got the slowdown too. Like, it is still a like, it's another. Ooh, okay, not quite gonna get quite pinwheeled there, but sure. Seeable as opposed to reactable. I mean, they're to be fair, I'm using the words interchangeably there, but holy shit. He actually is. This is like he actually is using Siegfried install. He's trying to get some health. Yeah, curious. Okay, that's new. Okay. Sieg stayed off chip with that. Yeah, like very. You know, I mean, you know, and they did do the thing that was the buff they gave him right in the 1.5 patch. Is like once he's below a certain amount of health, that install doesn't take health. Anyone who's in top 1 is top 1 if you're not the right mindset to fight them. Simply put. Well, okay, no, but I see what you're getting at. But like, no. True? Sure. I mean, the point you are making is valid. The way you phrased it, maybe not so much. That's crazy. See, got that? I mean, to be fair, it was a universal thing. They tried to make a lot of the installs more usable, and they failed for the most part. They did take like a decent bit of power off Siegfried in the patch. He's just still very good. Lediva's top 1 if no DP. If you took DP and Brave counter out of the game, Lediva will be very strong. Uno install is very usable. Oh yeah, except for the most part. Uno install is just good. Like it's not usable. Uno install is one of the best in the game. What I'm hearing is Fairy top 1 and thus needs nerfs. You know, just wait for that season 2 patch. Man. This is gonna be a reverse 3-0 once he pulls out the Belial. That's pretty crazy, man. I simply do 5 back-to-back command dash cancels to get in my opponent's head. True. Cowards who never match. Oh, he's considering it. Okay. I like the. I'm honest, I kind of like the Toro Siegfried. A Siegfried that genuinely uses install. It's very exciting to me. But yeah, the Percival's clean. The Percival's clean. Love the dramatics. He's a performer, man. This is our Evo second place finisher. Grimnir install is good, I think. It's just that his meter is so important for him, right? But Grimnir install, like having infinite seal dashes for a bit is definitely good. Might as well go out in the blaze of glory. So true. Percy boss time. Yeah, you beat Yurvikala. You know that was the sort of the baby there hiding behind the Belial. Turns out the same thing, but it's Siegfried and Percival. Doesn't make a lot of sense lore-wise, but sure. Oh, nice whiff punish on the 6XL right there. I mean, Belial Far H is the best whiff punish tool in the game, right? Bar none. However, that's still a pretty damn clean whiff punish. You gotta hand it to him. Make all installs permanent, problem solved. Yeah, that'd be one way to do it. The Pokemon evolution, yeah. I saw a funny interaction in Relink. If you have Percival and Vayne on your same team, and like Percival does his Skybound Dart, and then he like Vayne chains after, Percival goes like, "Now, Mongrel," and Vayne goes, "Arf, arf." It's very funny. They bark, yeah. Vayne barks. Good old Flame Carpet. Oh, nice. Good old command dash into nothing. This is still like a, I guess this is a one touch potentially for Belial here, but good stuff. Slow ass fireball catches the spot dodge. You're making me want to play Relink again now? I'm obsessed. I went to bed at 5:30 a.m. because I was grinding some Relink with a buddy of mine who's like, he just got into Maniac. We did some Slime Pede runs, and on like the 6th run, he got Rainbow Slime, and then on the same run that we got that, the very next wave, we got another Rainbow Slime. 1 in 10,000 goes crazy, man. I'm fucking chilling because I got 10,000. I got 10 Azurite off that shit, so it's like that gladly. Oh, nice. Dude, you're just getting like literally cooked, right? That's the big thing with Percival. Like when Percival gets you in the corner, it's so hard. He's got such good normals to space you out with, right? He's got he has inevitability with the Flame Carpet. It's crazy. What's Rainbow Slime? I don't recall meeting that. In Slime Pede, you have a 1% chance every wave to spawn, every Gulass to spawn has a 1% chance to spawn the Rainbow Slime. And if you kill it, you get 20,000 mastery, or 10,000 mastery in an Ambrosia, and 5 Azurite, and 3 Damascus ingots, I think. What do in corner and Flame Carpet? Just die? Kind of. Like, it's you just have to, like, he forces you to take some kind of big risk to get out of the corner, because, again, he just has inevitability in a way that very few other characters can, right? With the call of Game 1 freebie, Game 1 and 2, right? The Belial almost reversed 3-0. If he had played Belial Game 1, who knows? It's a different story, but core of my comfort character. Can be any slime? Oh, really? Sandy look kind of strong? I'm really curious how his elemental stuff works, right? Oh, look at little Beatrix chibi, the 2B chibi back there, very cute. Can't tell who that is. That Sierra? Might be Sierra back there? Yeah, that's a very poorly illuminated. But yeah, I'm very curious about how his elemental activations will work. Like, is he locked into them? Like, does he have to? Does he cycle through them? Right? Is it random? Because they seem very different. So like, the more control he has over them, the better he's gonna be, certainly. If he can pick them at will, he's looking pretty fucking crazy. Yeah. If they're through like the best case scenario. I can't see them making Sandalphon have RNG, true, yeah. So it's either he can pick them at will, yeah, directional 5U. He can either pick them at will, or he cycles through them like the Ginyu Force. Like, it just always goes like, fire, wind, water, earth, fire, wind, water, earth. That'll be like worse, certainly. If you can pick them, it'd be better, because they seem very different, right? They seem like they have very different purposes. Flame Carpet is the only thing that I think beats Eustace Yune when it comes to corner trapping, not an Oki, though? Yeah, but like, Flame Carpet is one of the most... Like, it's just one of the most disgusting use skills in the game. Dude, this mask is... Why is he even wearing it? Listen, I'm not trying to... But, like, this doesn't do anything. Right? Like, surely you just take it off at this point. It's like a fashion accessory or something. It's called fast. Yeah, if it's an accessory, then sure. If you can directly pick them, it's going to be annoying because there'll be a correct answer to every matchup. Yeah, yeah. They'll make him very flexible, right? Gamera looks dead? No, that's just what he looks like. The joke is he always looks like he just, you know. People at EVO, people are like, no, it's jet lag. I mean, this is happening in Japan, right? He just always look like he just woke up, and the worst part is he 3-0s your ass and then goes from there. Gamera's always about to fall asleep, yeah. Secretly, it's like him like falling into, he's got Ultra Instinct, you know? Like his brain is shut down and his body just moves on its own off instinct. Okay, so let's get this Vakala theme out of here. I'm sad, man. My daughter is the reason that Taco lost that. I mean, let's not take anything away from Toro, right? But like, he basically did kind of. I mean, I don't know that he gave away 2 games of Vakala, but it looked a lot closer when he brought the Belial out. That's all I'll say, right? Let's see. What do I want to listen to? Versuja? Is this a button check? Should play Answers theme from Rev 2, so true. The more tired Gamera is, the better he plays. Versuja? He's not. Also, Versuja against 2B? There's no way, right? How do you like the Grand Blue version of Ein Soft War? The super? Or the theme? His awakened form asleep? Or is it even his theme? The song? Yeah. I like the song that was played in the trailer. People said it was like a mashup of 2 of his themes or something from the gacha. Oh, these chibis are very cute. I like them. Little Zeta, Beatrix, 2B. It's a UL one side, and a different one on the other. I heard some propaganda spreaders that Versuja's a good matchup against 2B. Really? I feel like... I find that hard to believe, but maybe there's some interactions that I don't understand. Like, in general, every, like, zoner or pseudo-zoner's worst nightmare is 2B. 2B against Versuja's good? Really? Most of the 2Bs say it now? I guess the thing I was gonna follow up right away is Versuja's also not, like, he's a zoner, but not really. He's not, you know, kind of. I wonder why. I wonder what people are cooking in that matchup. Or is the You Are Dog shit poster? So true. The other way around, my bad. So are you saying it's good for Versuja or good for 2B, Suki? You play a lot of Versuja. I'll take your word for it. Versuja don't do bad against 2B, actually? 2B's an alright matchup for us? Huh. Why? Yeah, why? Are you sure? Good for Versuja? Interesting. I'm trying to like think about how the kits match up into each other. Pillar prevents jump, I think? I guess? I feel like it must be super hard for Versuja to get out of the corner against 2B, you know? She can't do double jump shenanigans? But does she need to? You can actually challenge 2B's normals too? Can she? I've heard every good 2B player say it's her worst matchup or up there at least. Interesting. Normals are both big? Huh. Also challenge 2B at her preferred range. Interesting. I mean, Gamera's like, I assume he's picking this as a counter pick, right? So sure. Her 5L crushes mediums? Yeah, but her 5L is a medium, right? People keep saying her 5L is a medium, man. She doesn't have a light. Her 5L is 7 frames. It's the same thing as Vasaraga. His 5L is a medium. It doesn't crush, like, you know. I'm curious. Let me see how this plays out here. I mean, Gamera wins this, spoiler. So I'm curious to see how the 2B cooks. I mean, she does a lot of damage, certainly. I can see the idea with Pillar sort of messing with her neutral a bit, though. That's not a bad point. Can't call it a 5L if the medium char has a close flash bar M. Let's call it 5M the other one, so true. Versuja hurts, man? Yeah, it's true. I get that, but I'm saying since she only has a close cell, it's very good for risk reward to hit out 2B's 5M. Sure. I'm assuming you guys are right, by the way. I'm not trying to be too argumentative. I'm just trying to understand it for myself here. There's a lot of tiny things to add up to make this matchup actually not too bad. Sure, yeah. I guess so. My big thought would always have been that I'd imagine it'd be pretty hard for Versuja to defend herself in this matchup. But I guess that is like, that's generally like, that's what you can't, that's like her worst aspect in like every matchup, so I guess it's not that different. So if she can, if there's other things that make up for it, then I can see that actually. I'm digesting. To be honest, Versuja excels at the whole blocking 2B out part? Really? Is that what she does anyway? Okay, sure. I guess so, yeah. I think there's a lot of times against 2B where you want to, like, take your turn back after she's minus. But I think, like, usually you'll do that with, like, some sort of forward advancing thing or a 6XL or something like that if she's spaced out. I feel like Versuja can't do that very well, but... the rest of the points definitely do make sense, though. You guys are bringing up... Out. Sure. Oh, what the? Good conversion. Difference is she has difficulty defending herself up close from staggers. 2B often plays very far away, and she's actually better contesting at that range than most other characters. I think she's not very good at defending herself from that sort of mid-range poking distance either. But I guess if 2B goes far away enough, you actually start opening up the window to like throw Anityas at her and shit. Yeah, like... Interesting use of far HH there. Like, he's minus, but he's trying to use it to gain screen space. Say, this is... Yeah, yes, okay. Exactly here is what I'm imagining, right? Like, this situation, I think, is actually not... Like, I think this is terrible for Versuja, and I think it's probably one... Like, I feel like 2B certainly, like, has to be... This has to be one of the, like, the best characters in the game at doing this to Versuja, right? But... I guess if enough... Again, that is Versuja's biggest weakness in every matchup. So I guess, like... If a lot of other things add up for her here, then I can kind of see it. Sure. Which character has a faster max dash speed? Anyone know? I think Versuja when she's fully ramped up. It's got to be Versuja. When she's fully ramped up, she's moving. Though, I don't know, 2Bs is really fast too, but probably Versuja. Nice. No brave points. It's a little spooky. Yep. Watching two broken characters fight. Is this the I've heard some sentiment of this that Versuja's like top 5 or something. I don't fully get that one, but I can see the vision. I can see why this could be like. I don't know this feels like a bad matchup for 2B, but I can see the ways that Versuja can definitely like there are parts of her kit that interact favorably here, right? I could see it being like 2B's worst matchup. It's just that like she doesn't have that many bad matchups, right? Let's tell you something though, the most prominent voice saying Versuja's top 5 is Vermilion. That's a good point actually, you know. That's true. I have heard the puzzle pieces come together. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually a damn good point. I've seen a few people argue about Versuja being top tier. I think she's strong, but I don't know. Yeah, it's, you know, it gets a little fuzzy. Like, she's a good character, so it gets a little fuzzy, like, when you're in, like, the top half of the cast, for sure. Ow, ow. Dokkan OST goes dummy hard, good god. The Gammas? They cooked. I wonder if this is Versuja's, I wonder if this is 2B's worst matchup, because, like, it's, like, one of her only bad, like, even or bad matchups, you know what I mean? I feel like 2B has a very, like, she's very, like, her game plan is just win neutral, right? And she just has, like, the best neutral in the game. So I feel like it's just very difficult. Like, that's a very consistent, solid game plan, you know? So, like, this matchup is, like, basically, it's like, even or, like, slight advantage one way or the other. And therefore, it's her worst matchup. I can see that. Worst is just a relative term, right? Worst is a relative term. Worst does not mean it's a bad matchup. I'll say it's not like this matchup's amazing for us. It's pretty alright. Yeah, exactly, right? Like I wonder if this matchup is like even or like maybe like a slight advantage for Suja, and therefore it's 2B's worst matchup because he doesn't lose any matchups. Ow, ow, ow. Good old counter hit 5H. Vermilion over there calling 2B a bottom tier, I swear. Really? That's not what oh, nice. Didn't cancel the 2H there into anything. That's not the vibe I've gotten from him. I've heard him, I mean, he pops into the chat every now and then. Need to hurry up and add David Martinez to Grand Blue. Yeah, then they have the Strive crossplay. We got Lucy versus David. I see the 5L is pretty good at checking her dash on the way in, huh? Like, pretty big, decently fast button. Wonder why Gamera didn't pick Beatrix for this, though? I mean, I guess he must also... Like, this is... I feel like I don't see Gamera play for Suja very often, right? So he must, like, you know, have it in mind that... Obviously, he can probably... He plays her... Obviously, he's playing her well. But I'm saying it must be a counter pick in his head. Surely. Like, he must think this is really bad for 2B. For him to switch off... I feel like I don't see him switch off Beatrix... That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. Like I don't see him switch off Gamera too often, right? So he must be of the mind this is very good for him. Play a lot of Versuit in this tournament? Really? Mecha David will be kind of dope. Gamera's like 20 kick crystals. Versuit has been playing her a lot. Oh, well, what do you know? Don't see him switch off Gamera too often? My bad, my bad. Wires got crossed. He's definitely a duo main of those two right now. What do you know? I wonder if he picked her up for 2B. I can definitely see 2B potentially giving Beatrix some problems. I can definitely see it being like a matchup covering sort of thing. Depends on the matchup. I feel like B would struggle more against 2B than Versuja. Yeah, I mean, if everyone is telling me it's like even or slight advantage Versuja is right, then probably. Been playing a decent bit of Cap, I didn't bring her out. Ow. Oh, nice. Yeah, you do not do that, right? That's one of the nice things about Versuja. It's like 2B has a very similar thing here with her laser and her U-balls, right? 2B's got a similar thing where you want to spot dodge her U-pillar on reaction, because otherwise, you know, she's like plus 57. But if you spot dodge whenever you see blue, Anitya sends you straight to hell. Ow, ow. One more month of 2B, Lucy, Cat, and BC. I'll just don't like Belial's gonna see sticking around. My sub ended 5 minutes ago, apparently. Rest in peace. So true. Why a golf glove though? I've been told it's where he derives his power from. So. Time for ads, indeed. Sure. Nice. Used to be able to do 2 of those, but they patched that up. What in the? What was it? Was he trying to cross up right there? Dude, that's like. Thank God there's a guard button. What the fuck happened right there? Sure, yeah. What the hell is that? I don't know. I saw that first time I watched this. It's such a strange interaction. But I guess it got, you know. 2B's out of the corner, so that's good. Yeah, just using Uinitya there. I mean, if he blocked it, it would have been great, but even then, he used it to kind of gain screen space, right? Kind of like a Potemkin Aegis or something. I think he was trying to air and stay on the other side. Yep. 2B was faster, indeed. It looked very very odd though. Oh boy, there's a lot of chip damage. This is a tough spot, man. That's a tough spot, man. He's got pillar and shit too. It's a very tough spot. Belial's one of those characters who was top tier and will forever be top tier because someone high in the company is simping for him. Maybe he's very popular as well. It's not just in the company. It's a large portion of the fan base that enjoys that guy. Oh, nice. A little too early on that spot dodge. You can spot dodge that to B plus on 2B, but he was trying to go like for maximum pulse right there. He's a little too early and got smacked out by the very last button. Because otherwise, normally you're minus. She's -3. You can be a lot more plus if you time the spot dodge compared to blocking it. This is Ed's theme from Street Fighter. Something about I also do a lot of German music. Something about it though. I was like, you know, I kind of enjoyed that. Ow, ow, my face. That air attack is a weird hitbox, as you saw. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, there's a lot of very generous air hitboxes in this video. Have you seen Eustace's jail? Give praise. Yeah, notable exclusion. There's no Lucy in here, is there? Notably missing from this top 8. Yeah, see, that's if you spot dodge. So Versucha can probably... Can Versucha U-Lariat that on reaction? I think so, right? But that's the thing, like, she is kind of taking... 2B's taking kind of a risk when she does that. Because, again, she has her, you laser. If you spot dodge right away, you dodge that. If you spot dodge right away, those balls kill you. But if you react to the balls, you can usually just use your biggest neutral skip and kill her, right? So like it is a bit of a it's not the safest RPS in the world for Versucha there. Or for 2B there.
Comma.
I know, for example, like Ladiva can definitely U-Lariat her, Sora's can you dash punch her, stuff like that, right? Yo, Roddy SC, thanks for the follow. You can also H pillar into follow up. True. Oh, nice. Yeah, the checks with 5L, like I can definitely see that being making it difficult for 2B to approach, right? Yeah, like she can compete in the neutral like better than most characters because she's got like pillar, she's got good buttons, right? And then like if 2B doesn't feel comfortable just like standing at full screen the entire time and tries to run in, Versucha is pretty good at checking the dash. I like over the course of this, I can see the vision that I mean clearly Gamera has for picking Versucha in here, and then also that all you Versucha players in the chat are telling me about. I see the vision. I still don't think it looks like bad for 2B, but I definitely I've been convinced, certainly. 5L goated in this matchup? Yeah. I've been convinced. Just sniped him out of the air with the pillar right there. Yeah. I need to go now, see ya kicks. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. It's not bad for 2B, it's just good for us kind of deal. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe, you know, 2B players will be like, nah, that's just like 7-3, but that could be like, you know, that could be like slight advantage for Versucha. I can see that. Alright, Gamera putting the run together. Let's see here. It's 2B's worst matchup because it's barely losing? Yeah, exactly. I mean, she is just such a, like, her game plan is so solid and so hard to stop for so many characters, right? But I can't imagine her having many matchups that are worse than even. And she is also a lot of characters' worst matchup, essentially, 2B. Like, there are a lot of people who just don't, like, they hate fighting her. A lot of the more traditional zoners, certainly, right? Because like their weakness is already kind of jumping a lot of the time, and then she jumps better than anyone else. Okay, so this is Toro and RQ. Ooh, okay. Matchup is 5.1 to 4.9. Yep. AKA, you know, stop the presses, buff 2B immediately, nerf Versucha, she's top 5, etc. I mean, everyone tell me that I'm like taken. I've never seen Vermilion say Versucha's top 5, but everyone. I'm not saying you guys are lying. I'm just saying that. Going purely off of what other people have told me. Oh, give praise. It feels, you know, it's like we need to have Lucilius on screen for this, you know? Feels a little wrong. I don't think either of these guys play Lucy. Who I'm giving praise? Yeah. Anyone else praising their Lucilius where he has no equal right now, or just me? So this is, I mean, this could be another Siegfried mirror, which would be very funny, right? Because RQ we saw was playing Belial with Siegfried, and then Toro, of course, plays Siegfried and Percival, right? This could be another Siegfried main. If Lucy good, why no Lucy checkmate? People, the thing is, unironically, people will say this and not be kidding, right? Like, people will actually be like, oh, there was no Lucy in at Cygames Cup top 8. I guess, you know, guys, he's not even that bad. You're just bad at playing against late level 5. Tournament results are a very good way, like they are very good circumstantial evidence, I think, to support how strong the character is. But a lot of people do take them as like the be-all, end-all, right? JP doesn't believe in the Lucy, not gonna lie. Yeah. Regional opinions on characters definitely do differ a lot. And a lot of the times it'll be like, because there's some really good representative of the character in the region that makes people like want to think that they're better than they are or something. I think tournament results are good for like the extremes, you know? I think devs do balance characters not mainly for tourney. I'm not so sure that's true. It's a mix. I think that's a whole video in and of itself, right? It's a mix though. You can definitely like they're balancing the top tier for high level play. You can tell because the characters that get nerfs are the ones that are, you know, recognized to be good at high level usually. Tournament results represent the balance between character consistency and regional representation. Yes, and I think it's the kind of thing like a tournament result is like they're very important statistics to keep in mind. But like it's only like the be all end all if like, you know, we have like CEO Taku 2024 and there's 6 Niers in top 8, and you're like, okay, this character might be a little too good, right? There's a bit of truth to it. No, yeah. So one of the reasons Fairy got nerfed was because some newbies were getting whipped by her, literally. To be fair, Fairy got buffed. So, but yeah. Fairy got buffed, and the reason she didn't get buffed too much is the same reason that like all of the zoners and grapplers and stuff didn't get buffed too much, besides maybe Vasaraga, which they maybe fucked up with a little bit. Larger player base aren't tourney grinders, I guess? Yeah. Let's make a fun, unique character, then balance them afterwards. Seems to be a lot of the fighting games from what I've seen. No. Games like it's all relative, right? It's like a lot of games these days, like it'll be like, you know, DLC comes out and they're like clearly like in the top tier of the game, and you're like, wow. But like, it's relative. Like they are still pretty balanced. It's just that, you know, they have these, like they have a couple extra tools or something like that, right? Like fighting games most modern fighting games are they're pretty balanced. I forever remember the patch notes that said we had to adjust Fairy because of one-sided dominance. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, apparently those were a mistranslation. That could be a nice PR move, though. Cat236U makes me go insane. It's you know, in combination with the roller skates too. They gave Cat a couple of you know, mild buffs patch to patch, and then they sent her to the moon in 1.5. Oh, that baited his DP, bro. Nice. That's a lot of damage. She hits real hard now too, and she always did like pretty good damage, but like in combination with her mid-screen being as good as it is now too. Dude, this is miserable. That is like this. Like, I mean, Catalina, a lot of the good characters will do this to you. Just gets a safer way to run offense, right? Catalina's one of the best at it, though, certainly. Yeah, that is a miserable situation. Like Percy, I mean, he's got some good buttons, but nobody likes being there, right? In terms of balancing from 0 to 10, what's your rating for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus? It's really good, man. I mean, like, especially post 1.5. The fact that there's so much discussion as to who's top tier and who's not top tier. A lot of the bottom characters are still like not that great, but like they're a lot more viable than they used to be. They like really squished the numbers, man. I still think the more I think about the 1.5 patch, the happier I am about it, and the more faith it gives me in their ability to balance this game. It's like a 9. Like they've been doing a great job on the balance of this game, I think. Like when you're in the game, you'll be like, what the fuck do you mean it's a 9? What is Belial get plus on block 2M and command grab and plus on block fireball and you fireball and my character only gets cheese? Like, I get that. But like in the grand scheme of things, like this game is really bad. Like the biggest problem in the game is the system mechanic, right? The biggest problem in the game is BC is too good. That's a really good sign, right? Like, and even BC is like, if you just take the counter hit, the counter hit hard knockdown off, I think BC is fine. So, like, they're doing an amazing job with the balancing of this game, I think. I'm very happy with it. You're always gonna have better characters, you're always gonna have worse characters, but like, the gap is so small. There's like, you know, 27 characters in this game that I would not be surprised if they won a tournament, or if they were consistently winning tournaments. This matchup is I'm you, but I do the damage you do without your unique resource mechanic? Well, oh, you talking about with Percy, yeah. Some of you guys never played a game like Vanilla Blaze Blue to the top tiers? Top tiers? Yeah. Like Grand Blue's very well balanced. You can eat the cheese, I can't eat the plus frames, checkmate. So true, 0 out of 10 balance. Too much water. Oh boy. Oh, nice backdash. Interesting. That is a much riskier way to call out throw, obviously, right? But it does get you a full punish. Kind of like you basically turned it into a command grab interaction right there. I won't say they didn't try to balance. Most devs I see want to make a unique character first. Sometimes something is funny, but it's usually really good. Yeah, I mean, definitely I think the goal is to make characters cool. Like, you're not wrong in that sense. The goal probably is definitely to make characters cool and fun first, right? Because at the end of the day, like, super balanced fighting games are usually pretty fucking boring, actually. Because the answer, it's like, Street Fighter 1, where you both play the same guy, Karate Man. Like, that's a very balanced game. It's fucking boring, so. You're definitely right. I'm just saying, like, I'm not so sure that, like, balance is still definitely a high priority, I think. Spot dodge on the RS right there. Ow. Jesus. That was kind of a big dick DP. I'm not really so sure. I mean, it worked, but like, he had such a big lead there. I wonder if that was really necessary. Though I guess the big thing is Catalina can turn that on you really fast, right? Like, she can, like, one combo you're in the corner, the next combo you get SSB8 and died. So like the lead is a bit fake. That almost feels that's some conditioning going on, you know? It's a relatively safe place to get that conditioning in there, because even if your DP gets punished, you can probably still win. You didn't have much to lose there, yeah, but this is a playstyle thing, right? But sometimes I wonder, Sigmir round 2, yo. Sometimes like in that case, would he not have been better served like trying to get like to a damn near guaranteed chip situation checkmates? But I think it's a safe place to fit in some conditioning, essentially, is my guess. This is what plays when he goes into Celestial Fusion. So true. Ooh, boy. Sigmir part 2. I mean, Siegfried, again, consistency. In a game this balanced, right, where no one is walking around with just, like, complete bullshit, right? Especially post 1.5. In a game this balanced, it's got, like, the big difference is they're gonna separate characters, is gonna be consistency, right? And it's hard to get more consistent than the Siegfried fella. I hate how ugly the green colors are in this game. It looks fine. I don't think I mind it. His hair looks a little funny, but... Haven't seen Artorias for some while? I mean, is he going to Frosty? I would assume so. A balanced matchup? Yep. Well, actually, green Siegfried, because he's like lighter colored, it's harder to tell when his EX Super Flash happens, so it's actually harder to react to, well, I mean, kills what I know. Oh god, that cabbage area. He said one onion, please. Is the radish banned? I don't believe so, right? If it has a special hit sound effect, then it will be. The reason all of those weapons are banned that could be banned is because they make hit confirming significantly easier, right? That's the reason, like, the pot or the pan for Jita is banned. That's why, like, there's like Charlotta's Kanabo and like Percy's baseball bat and shit. Because the difference between the hit sound and the block sound is so different that it genuinely will help you hit confirm. It could make, like, and like the audio cue is strong enough that it could be, a 1 to 2 frame difference in your hit confirming. Which, I mean, we saw earlier someone did Pharrell and Siegfried. I think it might have been RQ. It was RQ. I think it was RQ. He did Pharrell into SSBA. He was a couple frames late on the hit confirm, and he dropped it and died for it, right? Could have made a difference if he had a better weapon on. Are people still banning Jita Pan in 2025? Lol. I mean, well, it's not a joke, right? About Seahawks' Nyan clause, I believe the Nyan clause happened when, like, I believe that happens when he does a move, not when he hits you. So in that, like, he wouldn't get, like, it would happen whether it was blocked or hit. So it wouldn't give him that advantage. But yes, no, the Jita Pan ban is not a joke, right? It's genuinely an advantage. That's not... Are people still banning? I think that's a kind of a self-report if you're saying that. I don't think you understand why the thing is banned in the first place. It's not a huge advantage, but, like, if you can get an advantage by wearing a skin, then what are we doing here? Yuckies are huge, so I see it. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think the Meow Claws is completely random, maybe. Send me a picture of your profile pic. Sure. At some point. Just given every character that type of audio weapon, but you have to play it to be optimal, which is annoying. Oh, not quite on chip right there. Do you believe they'll ever get another BlazBlue fighting game? Central Fiction kind of having a moment right now. I don't know. I mean, Arxis is working on something, right? Oh, nice 6XM. Arxis is working on something, right? I mean, Strive is, I assume, nearing the end of its life cycle. We're expecting something from Arxis. I don't know if it'll be BlazBlue. It's not an impossibility. Like, unless they've, like, announced, at some point, like, we are never making another BlazBlue ever again. It's been a while, but... It'd be funny if the Cat Claws just screamed a few counter hits on with it. That'd be so good. That'd be, like, better than... like, the counter hit confirms? Like, we don't know what Arxis is working on next. Is it, like, another Guilty Gear? I don't... Maybe not. I feel like it's a little early, but you know? Is it, like, some... Are they doing, like, another, like, third-party IP thing, like a Dragon Ball FighterZ? BlazBlue guy doesn't work for Arxis anymore, so I did see that, yes. But, like... I don't know, man. Maybe someone steps up in his place. That's what I'm worried about for Smash too, right? Like, I wonder if they'll make another, because with the Switch 2 coming out, I wonder if they'll make like a Smash without Sakurai or something. Like, if he's gonna take a break. That sounds like a horrible idea. Ow. I guess cross tag battle.
Very good odds that this person is incredibly
thanks for the 6
smart
months.
and attractive.
Thank you. I feel like Guilty Gear's, at least lore and story feels done? Maybe. New BlazBlue tag game is my biggest fear. It's fun. It's a fun game. But yeah, we're definitely waiting on some big Arxis announcement, right? I mean, I guess we did... Arc System Works was making that, like, beat-em-up game. It was making Double Dragon, but, like, I can't imagine that's, like, what their main team is working on, right? Let me not play 0 from the start again. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do this. Ow. This guy, I'd be interested to see as a DLC for season 2. I think he would fit really well into this game personally. I think he's got a lot of unique mechanics that'd be very fun. Yep. I think id would be really cool as a DLC. The problem is Relink is like dead, as in like they're not supporting it anymore. So like I don't know if they would do such a thing. But like I think he'll be like I think he just fits so perfectly. You gotta use the bricks there. Oh, you did it right now? What you meant you needed that within the next like 30 seconds after you asked me? You can still milk the hell out of Strive and Rise, especially Rise with how many characters can potentially add. So true. Oh, Sakurai, I'd be very interested to see Smash without him. There's some things about Smash I'd like to see change. Interesting. Interesting. Think the stare is funnier for the thumbnail? Yeah, sure. Oh, nice check. Caught the gap there in the pressure. Well, fuzzy mashed, good sir. Oh, jeez. Nice shimmy, jackass. Does Toro go out here? Possibly. Oh boy. Alright. Look at how much health he loses like a throw's worth of health right there. Oh, that was so close to death. Didn't quite. It was a weird hit though. Oh my god. Just ran up and did you flame carpet again. Okay. Look like 5 characters for Season 2 of Granblue. That seems odd how they keep the character select screen symmetrical. I don't know. Maybe one of them goes... It's a damn good point. I'd think about the character select screen. But yeah, it did seem like it's 5. Maybe Sandalphon is like outside of the select screen, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like maybe Sandy goes in like the little middle spot there between Gran, Jita, Catalina, and Vera. Actually, half a year up in this bitch is wild. Yeah, man. 3 months away from a baby. Even with no more support for Relink, I'd still like to see if they could fit it in. I think it would be really cool. I'm just wondering, like, you know, would they rather, like, if they're gonna do like a crossover character or something, like, would they rather do something that's more marketable, right? Or like something they have more interest in marketing than a game that they're not supporting anymore. I'd main id frame 1 if he got it. I think it'd be very cool. I think it'd be very cool. 5 characters threw my theories out the window. And we'll see. It's gonna be. I mean, it seems it's gonna be about 3 months in between each of them, right? From what we've seen. We would get actual Dragon install if we got it. It's true. I mean, we have Dragon install. We have God Might. He'd be like he'd be the first character with like multiple installs, right? Wow. Good punish on the light wall there. I just realized he switched to Catalina. Interesting. Switch back. Okay, sure. I guess Siegfried wasn't feeling too good. So much for Walmart Siegfried, huh? Okay. Dude, this is so miserable. Okay, honestly, he kind of gave him the space to run out there. I wonder why. It lasts for so. Why does it last for so long? Like, it needs. I mean, maybe it doesn't need. Like, you can give. I don't think maybe Percival doesn't need like a power level nerf. But like, you can give him some other power in other parts of his kit somewhere else, I guess. But like, why does Flame Carpet last for like 17 seconds on the ground? You know. They switched each round and went back to where they started. Yeah. A lot of shows in this top 8. Yeah, I mean that'll be, you know, showed again in a game this balanced. Consistency is king, and you know who is usually the king of consistency? Characters whose whole thing is I'm well-rounded, right? Even like the non-Shoto in this bracket is like Uno, who is also incredibly well-rounded, right? That's why you'll see a lot of Beatrix, you'll see a lot of Percy, Siegfried, Catalina, Belial, right? Consistency. It's all like when you have to like. To win one game, anyone can do that. And like a lot of characters can do it in a way that is more impressive than the Shotos can. They can run you over more than a character like Catalina can, even. The chip, dude, it's Percy, he actually burns you alive. It's a little fucked up. But like, when you have to beat, you know, 30 people in a row, if you have to beat 20 people in a row, right? It's all about consistency. Flora accurate, yeah, like he's committing war crimes. It's Percy before his change of heart. All right, Toro. All right. I see you. So it's Toro Gamera next. Well, it's gonna be winners finals probably first, right? After that, it's Toro Gamera. Yeah. So Bartorek versus Mr. Fish Osakana-san right here. So we do know that Mr. Fish wins this. Spoilers. Because again, our grands is Mr. Fish and Gamera. In tournaments, because it's really good, especially against other really strong players, yes. Just because Percy shares Gilgamesh's voice actor doesn't mean they're the same person. I mean, why they kind of... Wait a minute. Yeah, because Percy literally calls Vayne Mongrel. Wait a second. Is this like... Do the fake guys gotta sue somebody? Okay. I'll keep quiet. I'll keep it down. You know, we're not trying to get in trouble. It's the most awake Gamera's looked all day. That's the respect for Toro right there. Chicken noodle soup. Alright. Gamera always looks sleepy, right? This way, Gamera's certainly awake. I mean... He doesn't need to be awake to play well. He doesn't need to look awake to play well. You guys are open, time to lock in, so true. Gamera versus Toro. Immediate command grab, funny. Battle of the not grapplers that have command grabs. He's still playing Beatrix? Yeah. He's the #1 Beatrix simp, remember? He pulled out Versuge against a 2B, but otherwise in top 8 he's been playing B so far. You know who's coming in Season Pass versus just Sandalphon? I don't think there's been a leak or anything like there was last season, and yeah, we don't, like, there's been no official announcement. The trailer for him just says, like, the time periods roughly they're coming out. It's like fall 2025, or spring 2025, summer 2025, fall 2025, and then early 2026 is the other form, so. But we don't know who else might be coming, or like when exactly they're coming either. Oh, baby. Huh. Okay, maybe he's a little sleepy. That's fine. He drops those. It's like, you know, give him a sporting chance. He forgot he had clock, so. Yep, the classic. Dribble that boy. There should be one coming around May. Yeah, probably May, August, November, February, probably. Oh boy. Nice poke, jackass. That's like one of the more understated nerfs they gave Beatrix. It's like actually very good, right? Like, I mean, I'm glad they did it. Is the lowered like pushback, or not pushback? I guess the lowered just like blowback on her 2-2H, right? Like before the emergency patch, I think Toro gets wall bounced there, right? But they made it send you so much less far. I think Ilse is one of the most likely for Season Pass 2. Interesting. Yeah, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with like the greater Grand Blue Gacha roster, so like it's all gonna be a surprise to me probably, based on the top 10 votes. Ilse is the last Society member. Oh, so true. Ow. Oh god. Oh, nice shimmy as well. Yeah, the flame carpet kind of catching the very last bit of that right there. You can convert off it into far H as well. I wonder if there'll be a Season 3? Probably, hard to tell, right? Because this is like a smaller, like, niche fighting game, but also I think for it being a smaller niche fighting game, I think it's doing pretty well. So, like, it kind of depends on what their goals and objectives are for it. Ilsa and Sofon are probably in, everyone else is the question. Fair. Ow. Ow. That's a command grab. Toro, from what I've seen, does have a tendency to... Oh, nice. He said I can do that too, and Gamera said, no, you can't. Toro, from what I've seen, especially like from Evo and stuff, like he is a pretty defensive guy, right? So I do understand the idea of just like spamming a bunch of command grab there to make him want to, you know, jump or mash a little bit more. What's going on, Wavy? The first 5U gets jumped? Hard red, man. Pass 2 isn't for sale yet, but they can't put it for sale on Steam without showing all the characters now, I think. Yeah, I still don't know how that works exactly, the whole Steam, like, Season Pass thing. I hope it's Season 3. Me too, man. I like this game. I like this game a lot. You kind of need to be defensive to play Percy? No, for sure, yeah. I'm saying, like, with that in mind, like, kind of like just throwing in all these command grabs that Gamera's doing is a really good way to crack that open a little, right? It's one of the really nice things about B. One of the many nice things about B, but having a command grab like that is quite nice. Okay, sure. A little hard knockdown action. I see backdash right there. He tried to bait out the command grab or the throw. Didn't quite work. This is not where you want to be, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I see what Gamera was doing there. He's trying to give up the screen space to sort of like... Toro needs to do something, right? He has to be proactive here or he's just going to lose, right? So he was trying to like bait him into doing that, then get the far L, like whiff punish or whatever he was doing, go for the Raging Strike. But again, it's like tiny, like that's why he gave up the screen space there in the first place, is what I'm getting at, right? But yeah, just unfortunately mildly off. Still works out though. Still works out. Number 1 behind Street Fighter, Tekken, and Strive. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like, obviously, yeah, Grand Blue's a lot smaller than, like, a Street Fighter or something. But, like, yeah, that's kind of be expected. That's what I'm saying, like, it's like, of, like, the niche fighting games, it is probably the... I mean, I guess, I don't even know if, like, Guilty Gear counts anymore, because I think Guilty Gear has kind of broken containment, right? Like, of the niche fighting games, it's kind of the biggest one, so... I would expect a Season 3, but, you know. I am biased, I do love this game. What the fuck? He was out of range there? Okay, sure. Sure. It's a good BC as well to get the hard knockdown off the fireball. Not actually on the flame carpet, right? It's like slightly, like you want to space that out a little bit more for, yeah, there you go. I mean, that kind of forces his hand. Now he's just cooking. Yeah, but the first one was pretty nice for Gamera there. He got to sit in the corner for like 10 seconds and not take any damage. It was like a tiny misspacing there by Toro, I think, and it probably, I don't know that it cost him the round, but it made it a lot easier on Gamera, certainly. I guess the real test will be this year how it stacks up versus City of Wolves and after being out for a year. True. Yeah, like the Evo entrance and stuff will be interesting. Sleepy man checks are kind of cracked. I'm letting use this because he has all these fun setups with grenade, but B can crack below but easier with just strike throw. Yeah. Eustace has like he's got a lot of sauce though. I'm learning Anila because I like her hop. I know it isn't great, but it's fun. I mean, you've reached enlightenment actually. Like doing stuff because it's fun. It turns out it's like, you know, why the fuck are we doing anything else? If you're doing anything unfun in your entire life, it better be so it can free you up to do something more fun later. You know? Yomi hustle on Evo when? Turn-based ass, fucking ass. 50 meter, conspicuous. Yeah. POV Percival mains when they have 50 meter. So still, I mean, it's a pretty good spot for Toro, but you just gotta watch your toes. Dude, that was. I mean, I respect the idea. He would have, you know, they would have put him in a very winning situation, had that raging strike hit. That was very bold. I thought he did stuff because it was hard. Only certain things, and only when I'm hard. Oh, nice. DP reaction to that. You heard me. Yeah, I like the idea. You gotta get out of there, man. Like that's probably Percival's biggest strength, right? Is he just forces you to do something fucking like risky to get out of there because he's gonna kill you. So you're gonna die. I don't want to die. I would like to live. Call me Nico Robin the way I want to live. Look at his say anything phase. You know. Amazing. As funny as the triple BC there looks. It is, I mean, it's pretty rough, because now it kind of speed runs this round to the end, right? It is probably good for Gamera overall, because it makes it so that he can probably, he can win off, a one-touch here. Not this one, probably. Well, maybe this one. Ooh, yeah, oh, wow, yeah, this one, right? It's yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that was probably good for Gamera, because he was gonna die the next time Toro touched him anyways. This, that Brave counter exchange right there, Toro really tried to hold on to his corner position, and, the price he paid for it was basically giving Gamera the one chance. At that point, if he gets any touch, you're going to hell. The grand blue scheme of things, yeah. The Strive Cygames Cup was stale as fuck, by the way? What do you mean? How so? Rare footage of Delta Clock running it back? Yeah. We fuzzy block the auto combo high-low around here. What makes the sky blue state of things? Yeah. Oh, nice, yeah. It's so tough, man. He's just gonna burn to death in the corner, right? So he tried to do something. Good check by Toro right there. He could not have just sat there. Eventually it was gonna be basically guaranteed chip. Let's Flame Carpet kill next batch. Thoughts? Yeah, you're going to hell. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you with a gun. That's right. Not in Minecraft. You're dying right now. I'm going to kill you. Just kidding. In Minecraft, of course. I would never say such a thing to one of my viewers. I don't know what you're talking about. I always said in Minecraft the whole time. Epic Alice and Soul are the majority of top 8. There was one Eno. So true. Let's see here. Does Toro take us to a game 5? I thought Epic Alice was nerfed. I mean, he's still really good. Oh. To my understanding, he kept getting nerfs and compensation buffs and nerfs and compensation buffs, and it was more like this. They changed up his game plan, but he's not as good at the things that he was good at on launch, but he's even better at some things that he wasn't as good at. So he ends up being about the same. Nice check, sure. They reworked him more to like a pressure mix-up character with zoning options versus like a pure zoner. Ow. Didn't get shot out back like near. Some wounds never close. Star Chaser. Yeah, I mean, if Toro wins this, I'd be very surprised. Oh, okay. That's got to be a misinput, right? Because I mean, that's like just the risk reward on this choice. It's like if it hits, you get like nothing basically. There's no shot, surely. I mean, maybe it was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do something. But I feel like if you're in your like do or die phase, I feel like that's probably not necessarily the best thing to do there. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that was like a 2% likelihood win anyway for that round. So you might as well do something crazy, I suppose. I swear, years from now, I'm gonna remember where I was when they shot my girl. Yeah. Pick up the phone. He say, near is kill. No. Walk forward to the fireball. I got DP. Yeah. That's like that because like yes, sometimes you can be like, oh, like yeah, you have to do something or you're gonna die. Like they raging strike or do something. Sure. But yeah, the risk reward on that is so bad that it has to be like some kind of fuck up, I think. Oh boy. Oh, no whiff punish on that is a little rough. He's cooking him. He's cooking him. He's in the pressure cooker. He's in the oven. Nice check. Dude, they're actually just staring at each other. Oh, that's punishable. Oh god. I think so, right? Maybe not the stock? Maybe not the stock. I might be misremembering some frame data. People tell me that shit's reactable, you know that? When Beatrix came out, there's some motherfuckers telling me just react. It's not even that, like, you know, they're like, what do you, it's not an unreactable combo starter, what are you talking about, man? People told my ass that shit was reactable. Just throw it? Yeah, man. 2-2H isn't even that good. Not punchable to stock? Ah, yeah, okay. That's why, okay. I got my shit mixed up. Yeah, I mean, from that up close, you're talking like 16 frames. Like, that's, you know, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. Stock is not punishable as Pokeball? I see, my bad. 2-2M maybe? Oh, 2-2M is, yeah, I mean, 2-2M is definitely reactable. 2-2M is like 29 frames. Like, that's not, 2-2H is, people were like, 2-2H is, like, bro, just react to it. Just DP the slide? Yeah, man. Just react. It's not even that good. What are you talking about, man? Just react to it. Alright, Siegfried Uno, huh? Probably? Let's see, I'm curious about this one. These guys got a salary, man. There's some, I've seen some shit in those eyes. I love when I can DP with Ladiva. Never? Dive kick to get out of the corner, too. Yeah, this Uno, guys, he's got it all, man. He's got a deep bag. Nice. Yeah, I don't think you can punish it from there. It's like max spaced out right there. The first part even whiffed. Uno as well doesn't have like any quick sort of neutral skip option or anything. Like his far range is 21 frames. So broken ass Uno. I mean, on he's really good. He's really good. He's very strong. It's kind of overlooked, I think. Oh, nice. Ooh, yeah, gets the link. It's easier on crouching there. You get an extra frame. To link into the 6XL. Dead as hell. Nope, what no Brave Points does to a motherfucker. Pringles Man still in this? He's not just still in this. He's been pretty. Like, he 3-1 Gamera, and then he's been sitting in winners finals ever since. Ow. Sure. Well, I think that far L is probably a misinput on the 6XL trying to link out of it, right? It is a little bit tighter doing it standing. You get 1 frame plus the buffer window to do that. Uno install though. Nice. Dive kick plus, dive kick plus. Dive kick plus. Bro, leave me alone. Yep. I think that 2U was still minus from that up close. I think that 2U was still minus. Oh, good stuff. Honestly, I consider joining the Uno squad low-key. I mean, they need recruits, man. I'm sure they will welcome you with open arms. Bonk, even. The staring contest. I think he was really respecting the parry there, right? That's funny. That dude's drinking piss. He's drinking straight up an unmarked bottle full of his own urine. It's insane. That install makes me want to try him again. They made it very, very fun to play around with, certainly. Is it Uno sweep? An Uno 3-0, dare I say? Ow. Oh, good anti. Good DP, this is a simple, consistent way to answer that. It's not going to be your highest reward, right? But frame 1 invul, and you can be as late as you want on your reaction and be fine. And obviously with Siegfried as well, it covers the entire fucking screen, so there's like no risk of it whiffing or anything. Next Evo, wait, it's all Uno, so true. Can I get Brick to play Uno? I'm down. I mean, it's Narmaya next. Once we hopefully get Use System Master tomorrow, pretty soon here. But it's Narm after that. If someone gets to 500k points and says play Uno, I'll be very down. Zane and Frosty? I mean, Zane winning that platinum spot will probably be... Is that a good... Because Zane's like pretty much a lock on points right now, right? So if Zane just wins the platinum at Frosty, I feel like that's pretty rough for anyone else. Because like you're not dethroning him from his points position anyway. You got your back on Narm tips and tech? Yeah, I got a lot of Narm players in the chat. I'm sure you guys will be very helpful. I'm trying to, but Bob keeps taking my points. It is. I do like the fact that if 2 people get to 250k, they can just like handshake on a bet, right? In one of the wall brawls, you can just both go. That's what happened with Excellion. I think it was Excellion and was it Excellion or Ophidian? But yeah, you can just like handshake on a bet. Like if you get to 250, one of you goes all in, one of you goes all in, one of you is gonna get to 500k and pick the character. So it's actually a little bit easier to get. I haven't considered that, the teamwork. It's easier to get there than I thought. Emery is fuzzy. Is that how it happened? Yeah. You had 250k in on something, and I think Ophidian had 250k in on the other side. It's like whoever won was gonna have 500k, and the other one's gonna have 0. Gambling strats go crazy. Yeah. Kappa, so true. Man, Uno sweep for real? No, I mean Uno 3-1 for real? Sure. Oh boy. I wonder how minus exactly that is. Siegfried can't get his, can he not get like a Verdrongen or something there? I guess if it's not counter hits, he doesn't get that much mid-screen, right? From just like raw Verdrongen. And reversals are not counter hit recovery in this game. Though Uno does have a gap in the middle of his parry, but that's not, you can't Verdrongen that, definitely. You can like close H him between him holding up the shield and him doing the charge, but... Yeah, that shit's minus. Kick him in the head. It's like -3, I think, that light spin. The amount of Siegfried's honestly surprised me. I know he's still good, but like no Lucilius, 1 Catalina, and 1 Belial. Yeah, I mean, it's 2.5 Siegfrieds to be fair, because like Toro is like Siegfried Percy. I mean, RQ is Belial Siegfrieds, and like the only like full Siegfried is Barto here, right? If you count Taco, and yeah, Taco is a second Belial as well. Yeah, like the only like full Siegfried here is Barto here, right? So you see, characters like Belial, Siegfried like make very good pocket picks, especially if you play a character with more volatile matchups. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, what, really? I thought you were gonna kill him there. Hey, Actor RQ jobbing on Belial to show how mid tier he is. Say he jobbed. You did job. Oh god. Not like this. Oh god. Yup. Yup. The corner to corner. He has 3 spears to go still? Oh boy. This routing is so sick, man. Dude, people don't play this character? What's wrong with them? Uno has riding free? For real, man. That shit was minus, I think. Since there's no Grims here, I can say he's an honest mid-tier, right? I mean, you can say whatever you want. Ow. You can certainly say it. Right? I'm not gonna stop. You know, I may disagree, but I will die. I will fight to the death for your right to say it. Etc. Etc. Who knows the 1 bit from install, but it might be safe. I mean, he's still minus. The spear can still be minus. I believe the 2U there. Even with install up. We need to play Mr. Pringles now. The install is calling your name, so true. The Grim I saw on stream barely use seals at all? That's interesting. Feels bad to me, but, you know, I'm no Grim expert, I guess, but, like, that seems bad. Maybe it was a matchup where he has a hard time, like, getting the seal dashes off the ground. Does the install missile help with frame advantage? Oh, yeah, a lot. Yes. Yeah. It makes him plus off a lot of stuff, it's usually minus. But, like, 2U is so minus up close that, like, it can still oftentimes be minus, even install. I think I've punished it with a far L when it was point blank before in install. What? He just matched. Sure. I had a good yellow-orange color for him to give me the cheddar cheese Pringles. So true, bestie. One Narm in top 16. Honest character. Oh boy. You wouldn't mash on my plus frames, would you? Yeah, so that one was plus, certainly. That was spaced out pretty well. Dude, are you not? Okay, no, the scaling's getting to him. One Matera in top 16, too? Ow. He's still got 2 spears left. Do they ever go away with time, or does he have to spend them? Yeah, that shit is just pulse on block riding free, unreactable, baby. Not quite on chip. Uno can be very spooky on chip, yeah, with stuff like that, though. Must be a little spaced a little differently, however. Ah, that's a good point. Uno can't OS. I guess on a timer or a long timer? I guess so. Uno can't OS the Orkin, right? He doesn't have a 7-frame 2M or 2U. Yeah. He's got to actually hold that. He's got to like deal with the mix. I mean, the reaction checks, rather. Not actual mix, but... No 5-frame? You need a 7-frame or faster. Can Uno 5U? We'll lose to Command Grab at that point, right? A 7-frame 2M or 2U will beat every option but parry out of Orkin, including, if it's big enough, Orkin into nothing. Yo, Brick, how goes today? Not bad, Exalt. It's kind of a chill day. He's been watching the Cygames Cup top 8 here. Command Grab isn't that bad to lose against. I mean, it is what killed him right there, though. But yes, I think the problem is that also loses to Orkin into nothing, right? Orkin into nothing will also kill you for parrying. And it's also very high risk compared to just like throwing out a 2M. Yep. Good old corner carry. Everyone flexing their fancy corner-to-corner combos. He like only spends meter on install, and honestly, I think he's super based for that. I was playing some Gramble, I got tilted with myself for constantly dropping combos, so went and learned how to do Kara. Cancel Pod Buster, you know? Like, it's so true, bestie. Subarashi! These combos when you got that tech. I mean, round start, armored, Kara, Pot Buster, why not? Meter gain is nerfed as long as he has them? Ah, I see, I see. I wonder if it's more efficient to use just a couple bits for combos and save the rest for the next couple of interactions. I mean, you want to use as few as you can to get corner to corner, probably, right? It's because, like, putting your opponent in the corner is, like, so good. So. Like, if you need to spend 3 or 4 to put them in the corner, it's probably worth it. Yeah, the thing is, Uno is not super use-skill reliant either, right? He's got good use skills, but like his EX specials and stuff are very good for him. So you can't kind of afford as well to save your meter for install, considering how good it is. Like, you know, his U Spear Spin, like the what's it called? The U Rakshasa, all this stuff is good, right? But I need to use more Uno install. You're using a bunch of it in the intermediate bracket last time I remember. Okay. Yeah, it works on defense too. This Uno spin, man. This is one of just the best specials in the game, actually. Oh yeah, he's got a nice Brave counter bait as well. It's risky. It is risky, but it's a nice Brave counter bait, right? It's all the things you need to be strong in this game. Equal strength fireball, equal quality person. Spot dodge. I mean, just trying to desperately avoid chip right there, but gets poked out. Good stuff. Final round. Yep. Fish Sun. Brick might see 6 Unos in his wall brawls this week. I'd be down, man. We like never get to see this guy. I'd be very down. All right, grand finals time. We got. Well, actually, no, it's not grand finals yet. Sorry, we still. Yes, we still have loser semis or losers finals to do, right? No, I'm completely wrong. I think we have like 2 more sets. I think we have loser semis and losers finals still to do. Oh no, that's losers finals. Okay, losers finals then grands. Yeah. Look, if Uno becomes more popular, it becomes weaker because right now no one knows the matchup. Yes, true, but Uno is good even outside of knowledge checking people, right? Like his kit is genuinely very strong. Yes, he gets people. The amount of times I see people like in replay reviews and stuff, they'll like let Uno get away with doing something that's like -8 or something like that. Like, oh, that's punishable, or that's punishable, or that's punishable. But like he's just also really solid without that, even if you know the matchup. Okay, let's get going here for Gamera and then Bartrek, Siegfried, and Beatrix, probably. Oh, look, it's Uno. The one guy in the audience who picked up the Uno chibi. Pog. Like, when I'm evaluating Uno as one of the best characters in the game, I'm doing it based on, like, you knowing what he does. Use skills to beat spot dodge, a throw bait, good install, long range normals for zoning, brave counter bait, you can't 2H him out of the air. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, man. He's got a lot of stuff. He also doesn't have a throw bait. He probably has like they got like the second best throw bait in the game or something. Yeah, something like that. Grimnir's Seal Dash is up there, certainly. Grimnir's Seal Dash is better at punishing stuff, but Uno's throw bait is plus on block. So it really is kind of a toss-up. It is on a cooldown, whereas like the Seal Dash needs you to have seals up. Like they got pros and cons. He has 2 throw baits, let's be honest. What's the other one? What is the other one? Is it... I'm somehow drawing a blank here. Yeah, big Beatrix Siegfried. Jump to you. The dive kick. Run up SPA. No, that's so true. I guess so. The dive kick is not that great, though, if I remember correctly, as a throwback. Gamera upgraded or downgraded from drinking pee into drinking water. I think it was, I'm forgetting who I made that comment about, but I think it was Mr. Fish, right? Osakana-san, who was doing the pee drinking. Allegedly. He has an actual dive kick as well that install works with. Yeah, I guess in install, right? In install, the JU will be like an actual, like a good throw bit. Could be plus on block. It'd be this. It basically it turns. Oh, I guess yeah. At that point, install turns like he can just do his dive kick as much as he wants, as long as he has. Because like it's the same thing. It's like little spinning dive kick. It's plus on block, leads to a combo on hit, but it just costs an install bit instead of a cooldown. You have to space J2 for it to be safe without install. Yep. Aoku. Sure. Good old 3 brave points to 1. Never a good spot to be in. This is a really nice thing about Siegfried, right? It's not a lot of damage, but like just the guaranteed corner to corner off any little poke like this. As long as you can combo into the U Orkin, right? But it works from, I mean, it works off 2 far L's right there, you saw. Oh, see, that's happened a couple. I feel like Bartrek in particular, it's happened to him a couple of times. He's tried to throw out of clutches, but he's just been a little bit off on his spacing, right? I think that's like one of the first things we talked about at the start of the day today. And unfortunately, it did happen to him again right there. He tried to throw out of the clutch, but he was too far away, and he died for it. Definitely a heartbreaker. That is -6, but there's no way B can punish that from that spacing. Sure. Piss gives a 60% increase to all your stats? God damn. Alright, hold on, fellas. I gotta be right back before my next bracket run. Okay. Didn't build super on the bright side for Bartrek here. I mean, unfortunately, we know how this ends, but I'm kind of curious how close it ends up being. Rookie start in S+ or S++? When you get a character to master, all your characters go up to S+. So like when I start playing Narm, unless I've like Lunalled into her and lost before or something, she should start at S+. Asking for reasons? That's fine. Whatever reasons you have, I'm willing to answer, honestly. Oh, what? Production? Okay. We got there. My Eustace is currently S++1, like on the door of promos. Just past the points where I fell asleep, so I have no clue what happens next. Oh. Going for your foams? So true. Oh man. The switch of pace there, right? He's like doing a bunch of this like 2M poking, and it suddenly runs at you. It's good stuff. Immaculate neutral 6XL, 6XL, 6XL. No. Is that if that's what you got from that last interaction? You missed something there. It's definitely true that like the existence of Dash L does warp how you have to play that sort of mid-range though, certainly. Of my simple water? Drink some piss immediately. He's like, that spot dodge right away after the far H, last patch, you die there. You get fireballed. Oh boy. Some big ass toe he's got there, man. Big ass steel toe boot. Going right into your knee. You ever been kicked in the knee? You ever been just like directly impact kicked into the knee like that? Shit fucking sucks. Ow. Like even when done lightly. Thank God no one has ever like stomped down on my knee. I think that just breaks your leg, but. Nice, yeah. Slower U fireball start up there for Beatrix. Grandma taught me how to break someone's leg like that. Yeah, like if you fully did it, yeah. So like I've had people do it like kind of lightly, and just like it completely crumples the leg you're standing on. Gamera in general, I found, is very conservative with his brave points, right? It feels like a lot of the time he's kind of willing. He saves them for as long as he can. I wonder if he's just worried about baits, possibly. The Siegfried does not have the scariest BC baits in the world. Like he basically just spot dodges on your ass, or he just uses he tries to space out to the point where your BC will whiff, and he can smack you for it. I think he doesn't use it as a crutch. Maybe. He's like, this shit's getting nerfed soon. I gotta learn how to play without it. Sure. We love a hard knockdown off you, Fireball. Huh. Is that respecting DP or super possibly there? I feel like you're probably okay taking, like, if you want to spend 100 meter to super you for, like, just like that in the mid screen right there, you probably take those. Oh shit. He doesn't build super off this. You're not dead or anything. Oh, nice. That was last seconds. That's the kind of shit, like, if you were playing that online, like, it rollbacks. Like, for a second, it looks like it hits him, and then it rollbacks into the spot dodge, and you cry. Nice. Good whiff punish on the 6XM right there. With riding free. Well done. Ended up being a counter hit, but, like, still. Definitely tempting to just BC out sometimes. I gotta train myself to deal with offense properly, too. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. You gotta learn how to play defense. Like, there have been, like, just some generally, like, good, like, very safe windows to BC out here that I've seen him not take. Which makes me wonder what the thought process is. If it is just, like, saving them for later in, like, more dire situations, or what? Goddamn, let me out, man. He's been let out. I take it back, put him back in there. He's broken containment. Oh, nice. Getting smacked out of the Thunderbird there, I think it was. It is, I will say, it is a little demoralizing when you try to shimmy someone and they just stare at you. Like, just straight up. Like, they don't even, like, it's not like they even mash or anything. It's like, you just shimmy, he just does nothing, you know? They didn't mash, they didn't try to throw bait. They're just like, yeah, man, like, what? What? It feels a little rough, certainly. It's like when you're having a conversation with your friend, and you try to, like, finish their sentence or their thoughts, and you're just, like, completely wrong. And they just kind of, like, stare at you, and they're like, no, I was gonna say this. And you feel like, you know, like, bro, the fuck are you doing? Yeah, yeah. It just feels a little bad. Doesn't know the bee is just crouching there with a smile devoid of any discernible brain activity. Yeah, it's like she didn't even notice. She doesn't care. Does not respect your attempts at offense. Oh, that is -5. I don't think there's anything you can really do about that from that spacing. Oh boy. Nice punish in the whiff. You see them, they point and laugh at you. Yeah. You cannot trigger my object permanence if I'm not even looking at all. Bold of you to assume that Beatrix has object permanence, but sure. Whoa! That's a nice little hard call out there on the 6XL after that. He's like -2 off that low, right? 6XL, if done perfectly, is a 9-frame sort of thing. Throws start up in 4 frames, and they have, I think, 3 active frames. So it's like perfectly timed to just kind of catch him if he 6XLs right away. Well done. Last thing I've ran into was shimmying a shimmy. That's funny. Like you backdash in the corner and they backdash out of the corner. Oh boy, watch your toes, brother. People told me it's reactable. Oh, nice DP. She lives these. Oh man. Yep. This is what he saves those BC for, man. That's what he saves the BP for. That's why God gave them to us. But he's gonna do it again. He's just gonna do it again. God damn. Okay. Tried to command grab him. Unfortunately, meets my gigantic berserk sword. You did minus frames into DP. You're in losers finals of an Arc World Tour Platinum event. You did minus frames into D. You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. You should play UL, right? The more sometimes, like so, you know, we're all the same person deep down. I reacts to B22H every day, real, so true. Like, no matter how good or bad you are at fighting games, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, we're flesh and blood. Makes me feel a kinship to watch a man who's this good do that. Ow. And his DP whiffed, too. He didn't get blocked. Something about it is even funnier in that sense. Oh, God, dude, this is so losable. Oh, God, you wouldn't DP again, would you? Ooh, okay. When he does it, it's good. Not there. There's a lot of things like that. That was not good, I don't think. There's a lot of stuff like, oh, the run up, you Thunderbird to catch the mash there. Very well done. Not flesh and blood, so true. There's a lot of things where like I'm like, when the pros do it, like they're doing it for a reason. I think he right there he just like he just hoped for the best. He thought he was gonna get punished, and he was so like they both like Gamera thought he was gonna be able to punish him as well, but he was out of the spacing. I think Barto thought so as well, but thought maybe he was just barely minus enough that he could bait out. Like Gamera would misjudge the spacing, like, and it wouldn't actually be a punish. It'd be like barely not a punish. He could DP or something. There was definitely thought that went into it, but it didn't just kind of being like bad. Unfortunately, it happens. Even if you're really good at the video game, sometimes you just make mistakes. Let's take us to a game 5 here. I think she has 16k. Is she dead? I think she barely lives these. Alrighty then, chat room. Yeah. Indeed. Oh. Wake up spot dodge for the far edge. I mean, that would have been far edge for drawn get into DP. Damn near checkmate. Alright, alright. He was trying to tap the glass. It did not work out. He did not panic. You're only minus if you're a bitch. Always remember. I mean, so true. I guess I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. In many ways. Like you say, Gamera needs to fall into an even deeper slumber. Like, as it looks like he genuinely is, like, going down a level. Like, bro's going from his, like, he's going from his, like, his ventral to his sacral chakra, whatever the fuck it is. What in the world are we doing here, man? Is he trying to be unpredictable? Like, is he saying, like, you know, put me in Arc World Tour? I'm not like other Siegfrieds? He's a man. He's so brave. I have to respect it. High-level mind games? I mean, in the mid-screen, it is less risky. It's true. It's true. He's trying to get that conditioning in game 5. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Suddenly, the health is pretty even. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. 50-meter equivalent exchange right there. Dude, you wouldn't. Oh. I wonder if he... Yeah, I wonder if he just matched that. I wonder if he was trying to DP and he fucked it up or something. Regardless, eat this combo. 50-50. Oh! He's trying to bait out the fireball right there, but... So he got hit out of Star Chaser, right? The thing about Beatrix's fireball is it's a huge hurt box extension, right? So he was out of range of Siegfried DP there, and then he Star Chasered himself back into it. That DP is huge? Yes, it is. But there's two things. I mean, one, it's smaller than it used to be. Isn't that crazy? They did nerf the horizontal range on it. But yeah, it was also Star Chaser, like extending Gamera into the fireball. Beatrix's fireball, it's kind of like Guile's Sonic Blade that puts like a giant fucking hurt box in front of her. It's a lot easier to poke her out of it than you'd think. Hello, Tep. Ow. Does he take us to final rounds? Yeah, see how like, especially like with that shimmy that Gamera just like stared at, he's becoming a lot more. He's just teching with the throw button every time, man. He's getting a lot more comfortable with it. The shimmy just completely failed the one time. He's banking on the conditioning there. This is not looking too good for our hero. For Mr. Fried. For the Siegfried Rice. Oh, you wouldn't do it again. Okay. I thought he was going to do it twice in a row. He keeps it a little cleaner, though, and it works out for him. Ends it with a Faro instead. All right. I see you. If he had done 2 6Ms in a row right there, I would have skipped to the end of the VOD. Just watch him get his medal. Has encountered Gamera in ranked and feels so bad that he had to one and done me because of Ethernet? What does this mean? None of these things are real, yes? Because of Ether. What do you mean by this? Like if he was playing on Wi-Fi, he would have run it back with you. All right, grand finals. Head boy, fish boy. Yo, look at that. We're showing off the drip. Get the Vicala chibi out of here, man. It reminds me of the gore that I watched my daughter experience. The pain, the suffering. Forgiven isn't real? I do think that sometimes. It definitely does feel that way. Oh, they got intros on for them? Yo, that's pretty sick. They got the Beatrix theme playing. Wait, no, is that me? Yeah, no. It's not me. They do have that shit playing. Poggers, dude. Horror farming in grand finals is crazy. Yeah. Is he gonna give a speech? He actually looks like he's about to fall off the stage. Like he actually looks like he's about to fall off the stage. This is crazy. He's got nothing left. Okay. He's too tired for this. Yeah. This guy's full of life. A fish in water, even. Gamera's a personification of the chill guy meme. Yeah. When they want to give you a check for $100,000, but you're just a chill guy. I think they didn't play Uno's theme because nobody knows what Uno's theme fucking sounds like, even though it's really good. Enlightener's great. Gamera the EP. Hold on. What is he? I don't understand, but what is he saying? Wait, I want to laugh too. Did he say, nah, I'd win? Is he gonna beat his ass? Yeah. Nodders.
We will now witness who will become your new champion.
Oh.
I'll hand it over to our incredible commentators.
Yo, they got the English for me? For stupid little me? Oh my, for uncultured me? Pog. I'm pretty sure Gamera told him like that, you know, that's why your mama dead. That's why your ball's crooked too. And your daddy stinky. He left you. Etc. That's why everyone was cheering. Alright. Grand finals. Wait, they're playing Beatrix's theme though? Isn't that cheating? Isn't that like too much? Ever so slightly too much favoritism? Territorial advantage, right? Rose in his domain. Gets 120% stat boost. Giving all the power to this stupid girl. She's not stupid, she's just, you know, she's just undiagnosed. Basically the MC, he's got the OST backing him. Yeah, they're playing the anime opening. Maybe he gets theme advantage because he's in loser side of the bracket, right? He's smart just like me, just like Blanca. Now he's brave countering. Okay. Something else. Yeah, okay. This is this is something I'm curious about, right? Because I will say, I've been talking about Gamera not brave countering a lot today, but like Uno in particular, it feels like it's usually a good idea. I wonder if he's gonna do a lot more of it in this set. Because he did lose 3-1. Player one-side advantage, OST advantage, bro's cheating. So true. Gamera's gloves give him a 40% stat boost. I can see that. So what? So if he drinks piss, it stacks? Is it like additively or multiplicatively? We said piss drinking was 60% and the glove is 40%. Is it like 1.4 times 1.6 and it's like, you know, fucking 1.7 or something like that? Or is it 1.4 plus 1.6? It's actually a 2x power boost. It's gonna be legit curious. What are the actual characters' IQ or EQ? I mean, hard to quantify, probably. This is 4 mana regen. Funny enough, Zeta seems very emotionally intelligent. Use his highest EQ, just a chill guy. He doesn't even know what he wants, though. I'm hug this brick guy IRL if I ever meet him. I mean, as long as you don't, like, stick a knife in my back or something, then I'm chilling. I'll be at Evo, probably. Assuming nothing explodes in my life in the next little bit. Ow. Well, I mean, education is not necessarily IQ, right? Good spot dodge on that, trying to keep the boy a little less plus. It's like right there, it's probably okay to not BC that. And you'd be playing very aggressively if you did, but you got a big enough advantage, it's probably fine. He blocks those? He landed in time to block those? Oh boy, 6 AM. Knife, no, just some ice, kinda fucked up. I actually somehow I didn't know if the parry benefited off install or not. It'd be really fucked up if install made his parry like a full, like even mid-screen combo starter, right?
Get grabbed.
We're not quite there.
Nerds.
Hooli, thanks for the follow, man. Get kicked in the face, Uno, as well. I wonder what Gamera did to adapt against the Uno for when he lost to this final game. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure that out right now. He is BCing a little more. I'm trying to understand how, like, unfortunately it wasn't the first match that we watched, so I can't remember every little interaction that happened. Ow, ow. Counter hit 2-2M, nice. Actually gets a pickup off that. Sure, yeah. Anti-air DP, why not? He's a big boy. He plays B so differently than me, I gotta see what I can steal. Yeah, I mean, it's usually, I think, with a lot of, when you're watching a lot of, like, high-level players play the video game, it can be a little tough to, like, steal, like, a lot of the stuff they might do on neutral or offense or defense might somewhat be structured around assumptions they have about how their opponent is going to defend themselves that might not be true at, like, lower levels of play, right? But you can still, like, try and understand it, and like, there might still be universally good stuff that you can pick up. Combo routing is a big one, always, right? Okay, so it's 40% glove power up versus 60% piss power up. It depends, are, like, the base power levels different enough? My strength is stealing tech I saw. It's called learning, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Looks like Gamera saving BC for EX air wheels. That's a good place to do it, certainly. I still think the regular standing spiral spear is a good place to do it because it guarantees you the counter hit a lot of the time. But the dive kick is a good place to use it, certainly. I need to work on run up backdash. Can I get the timing right? Any tips? It is a hard thing to auto time because Like, you can't tell how many frames you're running for or something, anything like that, but, like... I'll say you can do it earlier than you think you can, probably. Like, it's like, because people, if they want to throw, like, they're not going to react to, like, the 8 frames too early you backdashed. The problem is usually doing it too late and getting, like, thrown out of it or mashed out of it or something. You can do it a little earlier than you think. He's a character you play more around your opponent and less focused on yourself. The strike throw requires conditioning. I mean, to be fair, at this level, that is every character, right? At this point, like once everyone is high level enough that we assume that everyone understands the mind game and the kits and everything, like it is all about conditioning your opponent, regardless, right? But yes, one of the nice things about Beatrix is it is very simple. So like there is no like you don't have to worry about like dropping your execution or anything. Which to be fair is not a huge problem in Grand Blue generally, but there are like harder characters, like weirder stuff you have to do or like strange conversions sometimes or something. Beatrix is not that, so you got to put literally all of your thought into it. Don't go into throw range. No, I mean, are you doing run up backdash on a knocked down opponent? You can go into throw range, certainly. Rashi looked like he got woken up from a 1-hour nap right before top 8 started. Again, it's just how he looks. It's like he's a chill guy. Okay. Does he win this round? There's no way, right? So I guess here's the point where we've reached the last round that Mr. Fish takes. He's already taken. The last game, that he takes. He's already taken. This ends up being the rest of this is the Gamera show. Wow, he does bring that back. God damn. I mean, that's how it goes. Low health Beatrix. All you've done is sometimes, all you've done is expedite your own demise, I fear. Not usually everything that you'd like it to be. His Gita was nuts, but I haven't seen it since B came out. I think he was basically waiting for Beatrix, as far as I'm aware, right? This Beatrix character seems kind of bad. Nerf, please. So true. Wait, if she's bad, why wouldn't you buff? Around this point, one of the YouTube comments was complaining about Beatrix's nerf damage. She still does pretty good damage, certainly, but like... I mean, especially with how many other characters got buffed mid-screen and just like, Beatrix's damage, it's not really the damage is the problem. I think it's the unreactable combo starter in 22H and Clock, right? Like, the damage she's doing in the mid-screen is not like, to go like auto-combo into SBA off 22H or something. Isn't that crazy? It's the fact that... It's the fact that like she just gets that off like a half-screen unreactable special move. That's a low. That's a Clock problem anyway. It's not the whole thing with the character. Oh, they want Beatrix to do more damage before the nerf. Oh, they're saying she doesn't do enough damage. Oh. Okay. Well, that's definitely not true. That's definitely okay. Fair. Oh, I mean, to be fair. When you watch like the stream chat for anything like this, it's always like just the most like there's people who are talking to someone who's not gonna talk to them back, right? Like they're literally just there to like spew vitriol out into the ecosystem usually. It's a low and at low profiles most things. True. You just want to troll you. That was really funny. Yeah, like it's people are something else in tournament chats and stuff. There's the resource advantage expended. Oh, yeah, man. I didn't even think about how good his dive kick is in install either, right? People were talking about that earlier as a throwback. That's something, man. Like, Uno, he's so good. This character's so strong. He's not... I think he's like, for me, I think he's just outside of that, like, I was talking earlier about there's like 8 characters in this game where if you said they were the best character in the game, I wouldn't really call you crazy. I think Uno is just, like, he's like the next step down from that, right? Personally. I think Gamera's finally using those BCs more like you were saying. I think it is big, and it is like one of Uno's only weaknesses that he's pretty like because he uses so much special move pressure. He is relatively weak to BC comparatively in those points of his offense. Obviously, if he's doing like regular cancelable offense, he can parry you, and he's very good against BC. But B's command throw is bad because it hurts herself. So true. But then you're at like 34%, and B puts herself in clock range, and you start crying. The command grab gets her clock already, but like, imagine the possibilities. This Uno install has so much aura, man. You see the respect? Oh. I think he, yeah, the light DP. I think he could have killed with the Raging Strike conversion there. I didn't quite find it, but still. Reset time. 3-1. Bet $1 for every time I lost the B command grab, I wouldn't feel bad. Getting grabbed by it all the time? Yeah. Yeah, I think Gamera's been doing pretty well on offense here, like all the time. It's just I think he's doing a little bit better of a job of getting Mr. Fish often, right? I think a big part of that is a little bit more Brave counter. The cameraman dropped the camera, did he? I was kind of skipping through it, trying to get to the next match. I mean, he just witnessed such greatness, you know? Can you blame the guy? DP? Sure. Why not? Yeah, no safe jabbing on the parry, unfortunately, right? I think that is like a safe jump setup right there, but obviously parry, that's the thing, the big thing, the parry reversals, the trade-off with them, is they will beat your safe jab setups, but they'll lose to throw. Whereas DPs, obviously like regular old, like, uppercut reversals, they beat throws, they can get safe jabs. Oh god. Actually not a bad idea at all to face parry riding free on the way in. Right there. I wonder if you can stack Uno install? I might refresh the spears. Your meter gain is pretty nerfed when you're doing it, but like it might refresh the spears. Why do the memories fade, leaving him thinking? You know. I have to consult the memories on that one. Yeah. I do still wonder why he doesn't like BCing there. Yeah, pretty like that. You know, it's a guaranteed side swap, I think. Maybe he just doesn't want to use this early into the round. That was a really good roll, goddamn. Like, that was very close to a spacing where he would have died for that. He just knew. Very well spaced. With that Uno's U-Spear. There's like a spacing where like you can spot dodge and it'll go past you, and a spacing where you have to roll because if you spot dodge it'll land on top of you. And that was a pretty tricky sort of middle distance there. I came to him in a dream? Yeah, currently. My only guess is Gamera is so confident that his defense, he feels doesn't need to BC. His defense is pretty good, yeah. I mean, he could save. He has been much more willing to spend, like, just like triple. I mean, only when it kills usually, but like he's been doing a lot of like triple Raging Strike loops and stuff like that. So maybe he's like, I can block this, so I'm just gonna save it so I can dump meter in the mid screen and kill you, or dump BP rather in the mid screen and kill you. In training mode, refresh the spears, but you're never getting to 100 meter while installing a match. Yeah. Wait, what? What happened there? Oh, okay. I couldn't. Holy shit! This is not frozen. Wow, they're just being. I thought this was frozen. No, they're. I see Gamera blinking, and I see his little necklace hanging, right? Like this actual. They were just so incredibly still that I thought the fucking stream broke for a second. That's. They're built different over there, man. That's crazy. The anime Yee looking at his time stop. Yeah. Locked in. I mean, Gamera up in the set, right? I don't think I've ever seen Gamera happy. I mean, no, he's just... maybe he could be happy right now. He might just express it in a different way. Maybe that's his happy face. If you BC too much, people will be ready to bait it, and you'll get blown up for losing BP, so it can be risky. I think people are kind of... when Uno does his special moves, he can't bait your BC, right? I'm referring specifically to, like, BCing off, like, the spiraling spear or the dive kicks or something. Uno is locked into the special move animation in that case and cannot bait your BCs. In fact, BCing Uno, like, regularly is kind of a bad idea, because he has a parry, so he can bait your BC and do, like, a shit ton of damage for it. So... the cases that I'm referring to, where I'm questioning why Gamera isn't BCing, are places where there isn't a 0% chance of him being baited for it, right? To those days. Oh boy, nice. It's going to be a lot of damage. More importantly, I mean, maybe not more importantly, but almost as importantly, this is a... Wait, are you dead? Oh, shit. Wait, if you're dead, the damage is... It's a lot. Oh, it's a... Wow. Yeah, I mean, reversal punish, I guess, right? That is a reverse... That's a punish on the reversal. Woo! I was going to say, this is going to leave him on 3 Brave points to 0, which just makes the comeback, like, impossible from that point on. But yeah, man, don't get your fucking reversal punished by Clock Beatrix with SSBA up. That's some shit right there, ain't it? Ain't that some shit? I mean, for this being, like, essentially her optimal situation, I mean, that's like... She had, like, what? That's like 9-something K, right? It's like 9-something K, I think, that she did right there. Because the halfway point of the health bar is about where the meter stops. Like, where the meter bar stops. So I think she hit him for, like... almost 10k right there. That's quite a lot of damage, certainly. Used to be from 70%, something like that. I mean, she could be. Yeah, she was more so doing like your. She was doing like 11 and 12 and stuff like that, more so, before they nerfed her damage. That's good damage off that DP punish, but like that's actually not that insane. With like SSBA up and also like whatever her unique mechanic is that makes her combos better, which a lot of characters will have. In her case, it's Clock, right? Like 10k with SSBA there, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. She hurt that, man. But that is just the risk of DPing in the corner sometimes. This is insane. Like this is quite the because he loses 3-1. Oh, nice, the riding free under the speed. Because you can roll it, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a damn good point. I don't know what. Come to think, I'm surprised we haven't seen that interaction earlier. I guess Fish just hasn't been doing it because he knows like it's risky, but he just he's looking for something here. And he gets blown up for it. He lost 3-1 in winter semis, right? And then he 3-1s him in. I think he's a little. Yeah, I think it's Jover. He 3-1s him in winter semis. Then he gets Gamera 3-1s him in the first for the reset, and now he's gonna 3-0 him here. Oh, Grand Blue handshake. Sure thing. Always benefits the guy who stuck his hand out first. Let that be a lesson to you for social norms. How do you coach the Uno to turn things around? I mean, bro, if I had the secrets to beating Gamera, I might just do it. It is a little difficult. It's like where things are going wrong the worst here are probably on it does feel like it's happening on like defense primarily, right? I feel like in general his offensive structures are going pretty well, right? The problem is like again command grab characters make it a little bit harder for someone. Okay. I'm like this is not how this ends, surely, right? Command grab characters match up well into parry characters, kind of baseline. Just don't get hit. So true. Have the secret to beat Gamera, Delusion. Yeah, I guess I will say that Super Jump did just remind me. I guess one thing that was working out for him really well in the first game that I feel like he hasn't been using as much is like general like air options that aren't just the dive, the spinning dive kick, right? Because Gamera was respecting Uno's like anti-air options a lot in the first set. And I feel like it was letting Fish get away with a lot of nonsense, right? But it feels like he's respecting he's not doing it anymore essentially, right? I feel like that's making the neutral a lot more difficult for him. Because he was just kind of like flying around the screen in the winter semis. And Gamera was respecting it, right? Because it's very dangerous to anti-air Uno. So like, as far as things that I feel like were working for him that he kind of stops doing, that's the only thing that really comes to mind. But otherwise, I feel like it is very subtle interactions that Gamera has just sort of gotten the better read on. You're not dead yet. Oh, nice. Yeah. Right? Like, otherwise, he's just like, it's like, he's counter-hitting him more on the fuzzy mash timings, right? He's finding gaps, he's baiting parries. Like, a lot of this does feel like it's just a bit of... Like, Gamera's kind of got the timing on him down a little bit, I think, after a few sets. Ah, poor guy. I mean, that's 100 points on the bright side. That is 100 points. I wonder where that leaves him, actually. Gamera just built differently, indeed. He looks so sleepy, bro. It's crazy. Bro must be a salary man or something. He's working all day just to come here, and this is how he relaxes. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I don't think there's like it really is just coming. It's coming down to this. Like you just gotta. It's be unpredictable, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of the differences were just, Gamera was like finding his way out of defensive situations. He was like counter-hitting him on fuzzy matches more. He was baiting more of his parries, right? It's not like outside of the air normals and like just sort of abusing the air mobility a lot more, which he was doing a lot in the first set and not as much in grands. A lot of it just came down to like it's these little interactions that just worked out a lot better for Gamera in the second set. Again, probably just based off of like conditioning and sort of getting the read on him a little bit quicker than Fish did otherwise. That's when they play the Sandy trailer, right? If I remember correctly, they come out, they bring someone. I think so. I wonder. I guess did they mention anything else? I want to see more of his Versusi. Yeah. That's a cute poster. He's not even looking at the camera, man. So I'm gonna scan this man's brain to create the ultimate synthetic fighting gamer. Yep. We throw him. Goichi, Sonic Fox. Like maybe like Daigo or something like that. We throw them all in like the sigil synthesizer from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Is the mic not working? What is he doing, man? This guy, bro's half asleep. This man, he's something else, man. He's something else. All right, this is a Sandy trailer from here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously, Sandalphon trailer, very cool. We already had a video about it and all that. He looks really sick, man. Yeah, I just want to take one more opportunity to glaze like these impact frames though. Jeez, this looks so good. It's got a similar thing to Lucy's Paradise Lost, right? I assume that like maybe it's only like these impact frames only play when he kills you, the same way that it does for Lucy's, but like, right? Jesus Christ, Alex, like it keeps going too. Oh, this shit looks so good, man. Like this, and like the wings. Oh my God, the English voice actor is so good at shouting Paradise Lost, right? God damn. God damn. Tiny little smile right there. Good boy, good boy. I nutted impact frames, right? Saying it looks cool. I wouldn't mind trying him out when he comes out. Yeah, he looks very fun. Looks very unique. Like the 4 element thing and all that. I am kind of curious. So first, when I first watched the trailer, I was like, is the 6 wings thing, like, is it also an install? But I think like the actual, like the Primarch wings or whatever they're called exactly. Sorry, I don't know the exact terminology for them. But I think that might just be, it might just happen at the start of him doing like the SSBA. I think, right? I don't think he has like all of his elemental shit and then also like a 6-winged install. I think that because it looked like it for a second. If I go back here, right? Lucy's the same. Yes, exactly. It's also just SBA. Yeah, because he would just be too complicated if that wasn't the case. Like when I first saw it, like I think it was like right here, right? That little pose, but I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that is just the SBA. Lucy to Sandy pipeline incoming. So true. It's the redemption. Sandalphon, I want this twink obliterated immediately. It's pointing at Lucilis. Yeah. Very exciting. Love to see Sandalphon. Yeah, well, I mean, shout out Gamera, man. You know, what a comeback from getting 3-1 to 6-1ing the dude in grants. Truly something. So where does this Osaka-san here? Where does this put him? Okay, so he's not quite in the points yet. This is tough. So it's like, so he's in a bit of an awkward spot right now, right? Because he could go to like he could go to like Frosty, right? But he's not, he can't make it in on points anymore unless he goes to some of the other regional events. So like you might see him, he might like go to Frosty, he might go to Kayane or something. Otherwise, it's the LCQ, right? If he doesn't want to travel, he just has like the final plat event. Did Gamera even need this to win? I mean, so Gamera was at, yeah, he's at 290 before, so he was already in the points. But obviously, like, you'd much rather do this, right? Is that updated with the Cygames Cup? Yeah, I believe so, because Gamera was not in here earlier, I didn't think. Yeah, Gamera was not in the plat event winners, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is updated with Cygames Cup because they have the results in here as well. Where is it? I've lost my mind. Yeah, there you go. They have the results here, so like I'm pretty sure they also put the points in. Gamera had not won a platinum event previously. I'm quite certain. If he had, then Osaka-san would have been the qualifier, right? Yeah, no Gamera. Yep. Oh, he got second here. He almost won. Oh yeah, he almost won Evo. Right, he got second to rookies. Yes, in Evo Japan. I remember this. Yeah. Looks like it's rough being a competitive player, especially for South American folks who have to travel everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I think was it Battle Coliseum? No, Battle Coliseum. No, it's for Strive. I think Battle Coliseum was a platinum, right? I believe, was this happening in South America? I forget. JF almost won this. He lost to Riazo, unfortunately, but surprised second place in Evo doesn't get auto qualified as well. It was in Brazil, yeah. So like they did have a platinum, but yeah. So true. Yeah, Toro's got to be doing. Yeah, Toro's doing pretty well on points. Yeah, he's been very consistent. Yeah, man. This Gamera guy, man. It did feel like such. I'm even trying to figure out like exactly what changed between the sets. Like it feels like very slight adjustments in like, like offensive timing and things like that. It completely flipped the set on its head. Again, the big thing is still I feel like maybe Fish wasn't moving around quite as much, right? I'm not sure if he was trying to like give a little bit more respect so that he's gonna figure out the gimmick or what, but still very well done by Gamera. Imagine if he opened his eyes fully, what would happen?